ejected Crosby into the stratosphere. Goes down, dude. Goes down. Yes! Yes!
Get over there in no time, Batman.
Oh, jeez! Oh! No, Wack, I'm going for it. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh! Flying potion! Oh, spear! Rhino! Bullock! Ah, where's Vinta Smack? Should have started the Fantastic Finn! Where's Vinta Smacky when you need him? You f***ing idiots! Oh!
Oh, are you kidding me? They got 3? Jesus, shut the door.
Holy crap, what the hell?
No,
What the hell? Shut the door! What? 77? You've got to be f***ing me! Oh my god! 8-7, Lecavalier gets the hat trick.
We got PK Subban's and Carey Price's celebration down right. $79.99, please. $79.99, please. $79.99, please.
Those! Woo! 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 I did it! Walk off! Ew! Oh my god! What the hell? Kryptonian power! Ah, with those seatbelts! Oh, good god, this is horrible!
Yeah, nothing bad's gonna happen here, right?
Oh my god, what's happened?
Lafreniere finds Kubalik.
Laffy Taffy! Captain Lafreniere gets his Seattle Stallions to the Western Conference Finals!
And there it is! Officially, your Seattle Stallions are a dynasty. 3 Stanley Cups in 4 years. Back to back. 6 President's Trophies in a row. 63 wins on the regular season. The greatest team of all time.
Satan! Black Magic gives them the insurance! Oh my god! He's got 3 goals! And they've all been outstanding markers in 2 rounds, 3 goals!
The Toronto Maple Leafs are once again Stanley Cup champions. 2-time, baby! 2-time! What a beautiful squad. What a beautiful team. What a beautiful series. I want to thank everybody for champions of the world.
Wait a minute! Oh my god! He's back! He's back! The fair referee!
Here we go, John Tavares.
Oh! It actually was the 10-hole! Oh my god! I just got my trout! I just got my trout!
Premium cigarettes.
Smoking a cigarette!
What are you looking at?
Oh! Oh! I got 2!
Oh my god. Maxim Anisimov, Ukraine Wayne. Get that. Ukraine Wayne. Hat trick in the Stanley Cup Finals. There it is. They won it last year. And again, baby. Back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. The dynasty has begun. We did it, Nashville. We effing did it, boys. Let's go, man. And for the 3rd time in 4 years, your Utah Yeti are Stanley Cup champions. Dynasty in Utah. I want to thank everybody. Utah, if that's the end, it's been a pleasure. Your year 8, Utah Yeti. We're a dynasty. Well, boys, back at it once again. I told you this series was going nowhere. It's good to be back, baby. After Christmas, after New Year's, F1 Manager 2024. We got to get one more race in before we can get to the great simulation, baby. And that's what we're going to accomplish here in this live stream. How's it going, everyone? Good to see you all here today. There it is. We are right back to F1 Manager 2024. So I told you guys, F1 Manager not going anywhere, Be a Pro not going anywhere. Just had a lot of things going on the last couple of weeks. Had to get GM mode started. Wanted to focus on that through the first few episodes. Got into December with Christmas and New Year's. Leaf games were crazy in December as well. But we're back. How's it going, everyone? Good to see you all here tonight. Ew, F1 Manager. Appreciate it. That sent, kid. Now, it's been too long. We got to get the next episode done for F1 Manager, all right? So, no hockey game tonight, a little bit laid back, come on. And I already just uploaded the GM mode commentary for the Philadelphia Flyers, so that is up for you guys to watch. Got a short up for today as well. I think Domsky's got 2 videos popping up on 2BC Clips today, so tons of content for you guys, all right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Are we good with timing, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know. Hockey Canada has infuriated me, yes, and also last night, Czechia versus Canada. I was watching the Leaf game, but the Leaf game ended before the Canada game ended, so I jumped over to TSN to watch that game. 3-3 tie, power play for Czechia. I think it was, 40 seconds left, and they get the go-ahead goal, man. And the faces, the reactions of the Canadians and the fans or in the stands, the players. I mean, I miss international hockey. It's so good, man. It really is. But maybe next year, Canada, right? So USA is through, Finland's through, Czechia is through, and what was that first team that went through? Ah, crap, I forget. I forget what the first game yesterday was. Latvia versus Latvia scared somebody. Sweden, yes, Sweden. How could I forget Sweden? Sorry, boys. Team Canada at the pro level is still number 1. Well, we'll see. Showtime. I mean, we can claim that we're number 1, but 2014 was more than 10 years ago now, right? We've had more than 10 years without Olympic international hockey. I know we got the 4 nations coming up, but that ain't the same as the Olympics, man. Okay. So, timing is good, right? Did you guys let me know about the timing? Hang on a second. Let me know about the timing and let me know about the audio levels. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think we're good. We got Silverstone in 4 days, so not too much to take, not too much to worry about right here. The Ferrari and Red Bull standings are still there. Yeah, I'll do the whole intro when we're starting. Good, gorgeous. All right, so let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Might as well start the video right here. Yeah, we had Spielberg, and if I hit the B button, it brings us to Constructors and the Drivers' Championship. Got it. What else do we need to take care of? I already got the contracts taken care of, right? Josh Peckett. Do we want to try to... Negotiation started, right. I already got the negotiation started for all the staff and the drivers that we want back next year. Carenti, did I offer him a contract? Negotiation started, good. So I got all the negotiations out there, so we are good to go, ladies and gentlemen. Hell yeah, man. Semi-final matchups for the World Junior, Sweden versus Finland, United States versus Czechia. Oh, man, just Czechia. I mean, Czechia deserves it. They beat Canada. Oh, yeah, and Finland versus Sweden, that's always a good rivalry, right? Nice, I haven't watched any wrestling since... Oh, you guys are talking about something else, okay. When is the first photo of Sir Lewis in a Ferrari suit? Oh, yeah, we're going to be seeing that soon, right, Prada? Season over. The F1 season, though, the off-season is not too long. When does the F1 season begin? Isn't it like February or March or something? I know it just ended, but they don't have a long turnaround. They got like 23 races, right? There's only 52 weeks in the year. So it's like every other week that they're out there. When does it start again? March? Yeah, March. So we're only 2 months away, man. Testing begins at the end of February. First race mid-March. Okay. All right, so we're going to have to get this done before March, right? Joler Coaster, appreciate it, my man. How butthurt Canadians are after losing to Latvia. Oh, my God. I think they're more butthurt about last night's game against Czechia, Joler Coaster. Joler Coaster always coming in here, making everyone feel good with his damn comments. All right. Alrighty. Let's get this sucker started. Alright. Here we go. Oh, you know what? Let me turn off, I can leave the emote wall on. Actually, no, let me turn it off for the series, yeah. Maybe I can turn it back on for the race. Because it is nice when you guys can spam those tire emotes for which tire set you want me to switch to. Alright, we're good. Alright, let's go. No, I'm not switching to wet tires there, Flair. Come on now. Alright, here we go. So if I just go boom, boom. Okay. Okay, got it. All right, here we go. All right, 2BCR team, we are finally back after the holiday break. You know, year number one, it had to be said. I had to get my GM mode started, had to take care of Christmas and New Year's, and also December was crazy for Leaf games. But I told you guys, this series is going to continue. We have one more race here in year number one. It's going to be Great Britain, Silverstone, before we can get the great simulation underway. At the end of the day, all we have to do is get 7th place for year number one. We have given ourselves 87 points on the year, which might be enough for 7th already. But look at this, we're actually chasing down the Mercedes for 4th best this season. Now, trying to maximize points for this season, not that it doesn't matter, it does, but we got our eyes set on that Constructors. It's not going to happen this year, so I'm not going to focus on building up the car for the rest of the season. We're going to put all of our resources into research for next year's car. But we also have a very good storyline going on. So, taking care of a bunch of races recently. In Austria, we had a 7th and 8th place finish. It was actually, at the end of the day, a pretty good race, even though there were some shenanigans afoot, especially for Theo Pourchaire getting run off the track like twice. Look at the cars ahead of us, the 2 Red Bull, the 2 McLaren, the 2 Ferrari, right? So, that's exactly where we want to be. 7th place is basically our 1st place. So, things are looking great for us. But another storyline going on here is the battle in the Constructors between Ferrari and Red Bull. Red Bull just pulled back, what is that, 24 points on them? So they're up to 377, Ferrari's at 384, and the Drivers' Championship still led out in front by Max Verstappen. Sergio Perez really not helping out Red Bull right now, right? Just like in real life. But Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz, they can both win the Drivers' Championship themselves, but Max out in front all by his lonesome. So the Constructors and the Drivers' Championship, we want to keep an eye on that, right? Now, when it comes to our emails, what do we got? ERS is in poor condition. I'll fix that. Austrian Grand Prix, monthly car development, right? Our car is slowly going to be getting worse over the course of the year just because everybody else is going to slowly get better. But look at our tire preservation. That's my ace in the hole, basically, right? Ace up the sleeve. 3rd best on the grid, so we can really go deep into these Grand Prix, and it has resulted in getting plenty of points this year. The monthly affiliates update. Ooh, look at our 2, Carmen Godoy and Mina Fries. They are growing down there, my monthly affiliates. And my driver update, oh yeah. All right, so Daniel Ricciardo seems to have maxed out, but that's all right. Our driver of the future, Theo Pourchaire, baby, getting from a 78 to 79 in control, 79 to 80 in adaptability, and his accuracy is up there. So, yeah, he's going to be clearly better than Daniel Ricciardo. He might already be clearly better than Daniel Ricciardo, man. What are you going to do? Training schedule. All right, so we got our training schedule. You know what? The game has actually gotten a lot better with this. It used to glitch out a lot, but that is a perfect training schedule for me, so I'll just keep it right there. There you go. And other than that, it was our ERS, correct? So if I go to the warehouse, we have to get some more chassis. Now, again, we're going to be simulating a lot, so I do want to spend some money. This is not developing new parts. This is manufacturing parts. So there's still a good chunk of the season left. This is our best chassis, but I want to try to make sure that we maximize our resources. So once I feel like I'm in a good spot, we can simulate. I can use a little bit of the 1st generation chassis, and we'll see how the field shapes up. So I don't want to have too many parts by the end of the year, because then you're just wasting money. So I'll get 2 more chassis. The wings are fine. The rear wing, these are quick to complete, and they don't cost that much. So let me just make sure I always have 4 rear wing. Side pods, all right, so I'm going to have to manufacture 1 of them. Only got 3 left. Underfloor, only got 3 left. Going to have to work on that. And suspension, we got 4. Our engines, all right, so we are already on engine number 2, but remember, we have the Mercedes. Now, we're going to Silverstone. Do we want to whip out a new engine for Silverstone? The engine is all right now, but I think around 60 is when the Mercedes engine starts to lose its power. So we're right there at the brink, and it looks like our battery has begun to deplete as well. So I can use these batteries and these engines for practice still, but I think it's time. Yeah, if we get to Silverstone, if this is the last race of this year, let's maximize a brand new gearbox for both drivers, get a brand new battery for both drivers, and we'll start on a brand new engine. If this is going to be the last year, or the last race for year number 1, let's go out with an absolute bang, alright? So I will change that during practice. We got Silverstone in 4 days, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just make sure I am not wasting anything. No, I got full manufacturing, full research. Let's go. Let's move on into the future for year number 1. Now, in real life, we know that Max Verstappen became a 4-time champion, and we know that McLaren won their first constructors in how long? You know, they unseated the Red Bull for the last couple of years. So what is going to happen in this universe? It looks like the Ferrari are right on the tails of the Red Bull. Are they going to be able to get that Constructors and that Drivers' Championship? I don't know if anyone's going to catch Max. The problem is Leclerc and Sainz take it away from one another. They got to work together. So, Silverstone, is there any rain? We are not expecting rain, thank God, all right? We're in Great Britain, and it's not raining. Hell yeah. Wheel to wheel, let's go across the pond to England, baby. Silverstone. Didn't time that montage the correct way, but that's all right. Here it is. Let's go over the pond to Silverstone.
Welcome, and come on in to the home of British motor racing. We're here in legendary Silverstone, where the very first Formula One World Championship Grand Prix was held back in 1950. It's a place where every tuft of grass breathes motorsport, and the crowd are already crackling with excitement.
It's Ferrari who are currently ahead in the constructors' standings. And at the season halfway point, time is starting to run out for teams to push ahead.
Okay then, let's get to it.
Alrighty, so there you go. We got a partly cloudy on Friday for P1, P2. We got a cloudy day during qualifying, so you can keep your engine temperatures. But Sunday, clear skies. Is it going to be a hot day in Silverstone? My God, that'll be an interesting one. So we're going with our new style here, where we don't actually jump into practice. We can save a little bit of time, but I will still tweak the car every session to try to get the highest percentage, right? So just keep yourself in a good spot. Don't burn out that engine. We're going to be switching to a brand new one anyways, but still, all right? So I'm going to send the boys out for their first practice, FP1. Daniel Ricciardo and Theo Pourchaire, get your asses around the track and log some laps, baby. All right, so P1 over with. Let's see what we got with our car setup. 36% for Daniel Ricciardo. Woo, all over the place. All right, so gonna just move this in the other direction. Front wing in this direction. Yeah, this is gonna be a rough one. This is gonna be a rough one. We'll try that right there. How can I get the braking stability to move really quickly? Is that one? There it is, right there. And yeah. Yeah, there you go. So we'll try that. That one at the bottom might not fit. There you go. There you go. That one's still at the bottom. That's the one. There you go. All right, so we'll try that for Daniel Ricciardo. See if that works out. All right, car setup. Very good. And for you, Theo Pourchaire, same exact thing. I don't know what the hell these guys were testing out. What's with that? The wing is all over the place. There you go. Oh, wow. Big pain in the ass. Big pain in the ass moving this one. I don't know what kind of setup they got. We'll just throw that out there with Theo Pourchaire as well, all right? So, FP2. Free practice 2. Let's simulate session. Coming to the end of Friday. And let's see what kind of setup that we're going to have going into FP3, all right? So, we got it up to 74% for Daniel Ricciardo. 86% for Theo Pourchaire. Not too shabby. Let's do this again. Okay, let me think. This is the last time. Oh, the second last time I can do it. Alright, so we're not going to be changing. I'm definitely going to be moving that way. That's good. That's good. Great. So it's going to have to be, yeah, you and you. And then you move it that way. Oh, my God. This is a weird setup. There you go. That might be it there for Daniel Ricciardo. We'll try that right there. And Theo Pourchaire, what kind of setup do we have here? Great, good, great, good. You that way. You that way. Great. And then you in the middle. Good. Just got to move you maybe that way. Good. Yeah, I'll try that like that. Theo Pourchaire. 85 plus already good percentage. Yeah, I know. I can get away with it, but still. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you starting on the soft tires? Mediums. How are you on this hard tires? You didn't use a hard just yet? That's locked until the race. You didn't use a hard tire. You used 2 softs? Oh, my God. That's the one thing about the simulation, man. They start using tires they shouldn't be using. Oh, well. It is what it is. I guess we have the ability to conserve our tires. So let's see what our boys can do here in FP3. Come on, baby. It's a roll of the dice. But give me that good freaking setup. That good percentage. I need every bit of pace that we can find.
We're moving on now to the all-important qualifying session.
The high-speed corners at Silverstone are a great challenge for the cars and drivers. The technical sector 1 rewards strong mechanical grip, while high-speed aerodynamic efficiency will come into play in the final 2 sectors.
If we turn our attention to Pierre Gasly for a minute, Karun,
That's
how's
Esteban
he going to
Ocon.
be
Oh, never
feeling
mind.
as qualifying approaches?
They weren't as quick as I expected them to be in practice. They'll want to land better lap times than that today to earn a solid position on the starting grid.
Well, we're certainly ready in the commentary box. The drivers are getting ready down in the pit lane, and it's time for qualifying.
Even though F1 is boring for most people, Johnny, keep up the good work. They don't know what they're missing, man. Formula 1 is great, especially when you look at North American sports and how it's ruined recently with gambling and with freaking commercials. Formula 1, you can just sit back and enjoy it. Oh, it's so good, man. The commentators are great. They stick in the broadcast. They show you high-definition quality replays as well. All right, so Daniel Ricciardo only got a 78% setup. All right, so I can change it one more time. Oh, man. Oh, man, we might be in trouble here, ladies and gentlemen, so I'll go there for you. Great. Oh, my God, I don't know which way to send it. I do not know which way to send. Let me try to go that way with you. Great, great, good, great. Maybe one direction there. And then you... Yeah, that's all I can try. There's the best one I can find for Daniel Ricciardo, all right? So we'll see where it takes us for the race. And 89 for you. You're actually opted, so all I got to do now is just change this last one. I know what to do here. Yeah. There you go. So Theo Pourchaire, we found it pretty well. Compounds, I got 4 soft compounds with 1 for Q3 and 4. All right, so good. So he didn't screw it up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, let's start up qualifying here in Silverstone, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so what does the day look like?
Green light.
Green light. Thank you very much, Peckett. Track conditions, we look good. Yeah, so you know what? Let's just get a lap in there. Let's go. Get out there, Daniel. In the beautiful purple and blue. The 2BCR Utah Yeti car, baby. And Theo Pourchaire right after. So I'm hoping that our car is fast enough to clearly get out of Q1. But remember, our advantage comes in our tire preservation, not our pace, outright pace.
Good.
But you guys are going to love Silverstone. For anyone who doesn't know, beautiful track. So let me get around and I'll give you guys an onboard look at this track. But it is one of the best racing tracks there are on the calendar. Wheel to wheel, there's DRS, but there's also like you can go into low speed or medium speed corners side by side. There's good slipstreams. There's actually some elevation, even though it's a World War II airfield that they converted. They said it in this, didn't they? 1950 was the very first F1 Grand Prix held in Silverstone. There you go. All right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are on board for a lap here in England, Silverstone, with Daniel Ricciardo. This is the corner, if anyone caught it, where Lewis Hamilton overtook Red Bull, Perez, and a Ferrari. Through goes Hamilton! You remember that? This used to be the start-finish straight, or this used to be the pit straight, right? That's where you guys get started. Into the first sector, wide, low-speed corner. You always see people battling right here. Zhou Guanyu was collected by the gravel trap, flipped his car multiple times in that sector. Then you get to the DRS, a nice high-speed left-hander, and you can definitely dive bomb into this corner, and this is where it sets up the wheel-to-wheel. An inside line, or do you take a wide outside line? Again, here, you can go around the outside. You can overtake people. It's fantastic. Then comes the high-speed section of the track, all right? And this is where we had the almost death for Max Verstappen. Remember Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen battling in 2021? Right there on that corner, man. Then you get to Maggots and Beckett's. High speed. Swoo! The G-forces right here. I don't know how fast they're going. Bang, bang. Hook those corners. Nail the apexes before the back straights. You got a long DRS pull right here. And the corner is really good because you can see the elevation. goes up, helps out with your traction, helps out with your braking zone. You can go wheel to wheel into this corner as well, and I've even seen people dive bombing into this corner side by side. So there's not much here in Silverstone where you can't battle, ladies and gentlemen. A fantastic track, and the fact that we get to race it here, not in the rain, it's going to be great. Porsche, what the hell happened? 1.4 seconds behind Daniel Ricciardo. He must have got held up in traffic. I wasn't even paying attention to traffic.
Keep up the pace.
All right, here we go. Missed GM mode last time around, not going to miss F1 Manager. Well, there you go, buddy. And yes, GM mode has just been made live, so if you want to go over and watch that, no worries, all right? But the edited version will be up there now. I added it to the playlist as well, so now you guys can start binge-watching GM mode if you miss a few episodes, so it's all good, man. It's all good. All right, so Porsche definitely has to go out again. He is behind Bottas in the kick. Yeah, that ain't going to work. All right, so you think Daniel Ricciardo's all right? He's 9/10 ahead of Alonso. Should I use Daniel Ricciardo to try to pull Theo Porsche, or should I just keep Daniel Ricciardo in there? Hang on a sec. I got to send Theo out again. I got it. I got to get out of Q1. Traffic. I got traffic coming. Yeah, traffic is on its way. Are these guys coming in, or are they doing an out lap? They're doing an out lap, which means the next lap will be their in lap. Let me just see. The Aston Martin are going slow, man. What about the two Astons? Where are they? Aston, where are you? Out lap, in lap? Hang on. Aston Martin, where are you? In lap for Alonso. Where's Stroll? Stroll is a flying lap, so Stroll is going. So I got to go after Stroll. What about the two Mercs? Flying lap for Russell. What about that in lap for you? Okay, so I can go after. I can go now. There you go, Porsche. Get out there, buddy. Get out there, buddy. I can spot it. Hopefully, George Russell on his flying lap gets by me. I might have got... Oh, man. I'm right at the front. Hang on a second. George, I'm sorry, buddy. Uh-oh, what have I done? What have I done? Oh, no, George was on his flying lap. Now it's his in lap, so he just slowed down. We're not going to get in George Russell's way. That's okay. Sweet. I think this has become my favorite series. Let's go, Donnie Hines. How's it going, Donnie? Multiple Stanley Cup champion right there. Goaltender of the Utah Yeti. Here comes Alex Albon flying lap right here. Hopefully I don't get in his way. The Williams is not a car that we are battling. There you go. Pull right over. All right, so let's try to get our qualifying lap in here with Theo Porsche. Sargent is going to pass us, which means we're going to have to get by Sargent now because he's on a flying lap. Theo, come on, buddy. All right, so Theo Porsche is out there. I want to see green bars. I want to see green everywhere for Theo Porsche. So where the hell is Logan Sargent? Sargent better get out of the way. Perfect. Logan Sargent got out of the way on the straight, and we got a green first sector for Theo Porsche. Come on, Theo. You are faster than Daniel Ricciardo. Your outright pace states it. Yes, Daniel Ricciardo has some more consistency, better control, better in the rain, overtaking defense. Oh, my God. Effin Williams, dude. That is crazy. In the middle of Maggots and Beckett's just slows me right the hell down. What do? I'm going to pull him in. No, call him in. Call him in right now, man. That Williams just put his fat ass right in the middle of the road. I'm going to have to, yeah, but come on in, Porsche. That ain't going to work, buddy. That ain't going to work. All right, so I think Daniel Ricciardo is through. Theo Porsche is struggling right now. I might be able to get 2 more laps in. I don't know. Should I try a new fresh set of tires? I don't want to get stuck back there, but it would suck if I... No, because the last lap, you can get out there quick. You just got to go right away. Let me see. Soft tires, they still at 80%. That's enough. That's enough to beat the shitty guys. All right, I'm not going to worry about my place on the track. Theo has got to go right now, right? So we just got to cross our fingers and hope for a clean lap where we don't come across any traffic in the medium to high-speed corners because the AI just does not pull over. All right, George Russell just came out of the pits. Awesome. So I'm going to be catching George Russell. Yuki Tsunoda is also on a flying lap. All right, so here we go again, Theo. Here we go again, man. This is the stuff the developers got to work on. I don't know, FIFA, I'm a little bit on the fence about that because it does happen in real life. It's just a video game version, so it looks a lot worse. But in real life, these guys do get affected by, and there's all sorts of shenanigans that drivers are trying. Oh my God, Theo Porsche, he is having himself a shitty effing qualifying. Traffic on 2 laps, and now running wide on turn 5. Theo, see what I mean about Daniel Ricciardo? More consistent. Theo is now pushing this car faster than he's feeling desperate. Oh, man, Theo. Buddy, you got to get a lap in right now, man. You got to get a lap in right now. All right, take manual control. All right, get back to the pits right now, buddy. Get right back to the pits. Go, 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 go. I'm just going to let him drive. I'm going to slap on a new set of tires. I cannot have Theo Porsche out. This is crazy, though, because there are other drivers in the same boat. Carlos Sainz is down there in 18th, right? Like, Some drivers, George Russell is down there in 20th. Some drivers are getting their lap times absolutely obliterated right now. Oy, oy, oy. All right, come on, come on. So how long is the lap time? A 1:24. It's going to be, so I got to get around the track. We got another yellow flag. If it turns into a red flag, we saw you spin. Try to rejoin safely. You saw me spin. I didn't spin. Pit lane. Sonoda, spin on turn 16. Wait a minute.
Things look fine here.
Yuki! He's pissed off at RB for not giving him the seat. He overlooked Yuki Tsunoda and gave it to Liam Lawson. Outrageous. Protecting their golden boy, Max Verstappen. I wanted to see Yuki versus Max. It would have been legendary. All right, here we go. Been waiting a month for this, thank God. I just had a few things I had to take care of there, Flim. It wasn't going anywhere, I promise you guys. I'm going to finish this series, along with Be a Pro. Just had the NHL games were crazy in December. Had to get my GM mode started, and then we had Christmas and New Year's. All right, so I'm not forcing myself this year. I'm taking my time. I'm pacing this shit out. All right, so I want to try to avoid what's it called? Oh jeez, man, I don't know how to time this. Flying laps or in laps? Out laps for all these guys. Out laps. I have to go after. Oh man, I don't know where I don't know. I don't think I can avoid any traffic here. There's no spot that I can go because they got a lot of guys doing out laps. I gotta go. I gotta go now. I gotta go because these guys are gonna be slowing me down as well. Theo, you gotta go. All right, at least I'm ahead of the kick. The kick is going. Go, go, go. Yeah. The thing is, I'll get around in time, but I'm also going to be slowed down a lot by the cars on flying laps, right? We've seen that. How let's see how my driver just slows right down.
Keep warming the brakes.
Oh, here we go. Come on. All right, so I'm looking at the map. What can affect us? Joe is behind us. Is Ocon on a flying lap? Ocon's going to catch us right now as well. Stroll is also slowing down. There's Ocon passing us by. There's Leclerc passing us by. There's another Ferrari passing us by. There's Hulkenberg passing us by. What a shit show. So this means now Theo Pourchaire's got to get all through that shit show on his flying lap. Qualifying in F1 Manager 2024 continues to be an absolute roll of the die. I'm going to have to get by this McLaren as well. There goes a McLaren I'm going to have to get by. There goes a Merc or an Aston Martin I'm going to have to get by. Awesome. Here comes a Haas I'm going to have to get by. Oh, this lap is going to be brilliant. This lap is going to be absolutely fantastic. Yeah, warm those tires up, Pourchaire. You're going to have to put yourself in a banger. We're staying on board here with Theo Pourchaire. Theo! Come on, buddy.
Straight out.
Show me what you can do. Sorry, there you go. All right, so will he get green sectors? Come on, man. Come on, 27 seconds. I got Joe behind me as well. Now, Pourchaire, he is in the elimination zone. He's in the drop zone, all right? So, 17th right now. We have to improve. So, oh, man, here we go. First car up. It's going to be a Haas, right? Come on, get out of the way. Get out of the way. This might not be that bad. This might not be that bad. Come on, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Pull ahead. Get out of the way. Come on, pull on. There you go. There you go. That's all right. We took the inside line. I didn't hear a lift right there. I think we're all right for Theo Pourchaire. Let's see. Now, a yellow first sector, but remember, we logged a green first sector. Oh, my God. Yep, brutal. Brutality. Theo Pourchaire, dude, you are in for one hell of a race, buddy. Cannot get a clean lap in. Just cannot get a clean lap in. Doesn't matter what I do. I had 4 attempts with Theo Pourchaire. 3 of those 4 blocked by other cars, and the other one, he went wide and drove off the road. Brutal qualifying right here, man. Qualifying is so rough in this game. So let's see. Maybe, you know, like maybe like these other drivers as well, maybe they're having bad lap times. That's a green second sector for Theo. We just got to get into 16th. Give me some slipstream. Get out of the way, you stupid Ferrari. Come on, Theo. Come on, Theo. Bring it home, buddy. All you need to do is improve upon your time. And a yellow first sector, but a green second. Now if we can get a green third, maybe. I'm only behind by like 0.04 of a second. Come on. Yuki Tsunoda is already done. Theo, can he get through? Yes, he... Oh, hell yeah. Everybody struggling with traffic. Everybody. Carlos Sainz is in 20th. We're ahead of a Ferrari already. Carlos Sainz is out in Q1. Huge. Huge. And that's huge for the Constructors and the Drivers' Championship. A Ferrari out in Q1. Unacceptable. Unacceptable by the stewards here. There should be grid penalties everywhere. I need a grid penalty emote. It's the yellow flag. What are you talking about? You got one. The yellow flag is the grid penalty. It's there. All right, so oh, and Tsunoda's out as well. That's really good that Tsunoda is out because Yuki is always a pain in the ass at the beginning of the race, isn't he? So Sainz and Yuki are out of there. Max Verstappen goes fastest. All right, so you are going to be at a disadvantage now, Theo, because I'm using that worn-down tire, buddy. Too bad. You got to use it. You know what? I can only get 2 laps in. Yeah, you know what, Theo? This is what happens, buddy. You're on a worn-down tire now. I don't know if we'll get out of Q2. We'll see. I got to try to find a way to avoid traffic. Should I go early or should I go late? I don't know. All right, so there's your new car setup. I was able to get the car setup for Daniel up to 92. Absolutely good enough. And 97 for Theo. All right, so we're good. So start qualifying. Let's go. All right, go, go. Daniel, 1, 2, 3. Go, go, go. Go, boys. Get out there right now. The grip on the track is very high. The rubber up there as well. Come on, boyos. Let's get this sucker done. Your NFL MVP this year, John? Oh, I don't know, buddy. I haven't been paying attention at all. Patrick Mahomes. There you go. Way off, aren't I? Here we go. All right, so Daniel Ricciardo and Theo Pourchaire. Will we get a clean lap in? No one go out. No one go out. You son of a bitch, Alex Albon. Oh, we're going to get by Stroll. Hang on a second. Alex Albon. Did we get by Stroll at least? Here's Theo Pourchaire. Here's the pits. It's on the right side. Did we get by? We got by Lance Stroll. We got by Lance Stroll. Now we just got to get by this freaking... what is it? Is it Williams? Is it Albon or is it Correa? Get out of the way. Oh my god, that's so dangerous. Get out of the fucking corner! Theo Pourchaire gets screwed over again. Call car in. Unbelievable. Theo Pourchaire has had 5 laps. 5 for 5 getting delayed, man. Unreal for Theo Pourchaire. I just cannot avoid this. Codemasters, what EA, whoever, Frontier, whoever's in charge of this. What are you pulling out? Oh, okay. Freaking fix this game, man. The qualifying on certain tracks, it is just absolute brutality. But I guess we're all in the same boat, right? So it's not like it's an unfair advantage. It hits us all. So it is still in the sense of competition. It still works. Daniel Ricciardo goes fastest. We knew all that. Oh, hell no, Pourchaire. You are a bomb, dude.
Good job. Let's box now, please.
I shouldn't blame Pourchaire. He's had 4 out of 5 laps blocked. It was the 1 lap that he went off. All right, so I'll just go around with Theo again, over and over and over again until I get a clean lap in. There's no spotting a clean lap because the AI will just send it out at any time, right? So it's not even like I could look and I mean, everybody's out. Maybe I can find some shenanigans. I don't know. I'm going out on that tire again. Going immediately, Theo. Immediately. Just go. Just go. I got to try to save as much time as possible. There's a nice little gap there. Is Lando on a flying lap? I think Lando's looking like he's going pretty quick. Lando. No, now he looks like he's going quick. Flying lap for Lando. So Lando is going to catch up to Theo Pourchaire. I mean, what in the heck? Did Correa just... There's a crash. Hang on a second. I thought Gasly crashed on turn 5. Wait a minute. What happened? I thought there was like a boost or something. Gasly. Oh my god. Pierre Gasly. That's not a crash. That's just a spin. Oh, never mind. He kept on spinning and sent it into the wall. Pierre Gasly. Oh, Alpine. Oh my god.
Watching on the monitors.
Hey, just can't avoid it. This is a brutal qualifying for all teams involved, man. Spin, watch the debris, get out. Yeah, how does that feel, McLaren? How does that feel, McLaren? Yeah, you got to deal with it too, buddy. Maggots and Beckett's. When you get stuck behind a car in Maggots and Beckett's, forget about it. You are not recovering. Daniel Ricciardo, you should be good, buddy, in Q2. Daniel, let me just get on a fresh set of soft tires, just so we're ready to go. Theo, buddy. All right, I need a clean lap. Here we go again. On board with Theo Pourchaire. Let's see if he can get a clean one in. No one came out, but I'm catching up immediately to an RB. So the RB in a corner right here. Ready? Here we go. Let's see. RB right on front of us. Get out of the way. Out of the way. Out of the way. I'm definitely slowing down, but I'll go with it still. I'm definitely slowing down. Out of the way. Out of the way. Well, it maybe not horrible. Oh, my God, dude. Oh, my God. All right, so we're just going to get the lap in here with Theo Pourchaire. I cannot just avoid this right now. Here's McLaren. Going to get past him. It sounded all right. Theo, green second sector. This might actually play in our favor, though, because Other drivers might have bad times, like Checo Perez right now, and Gasly's got some damage, right? So maybe, like, this could be a race where we get a lot of points. Theo, how far back of Daniel Ricciardo? Because I think we were slowed down in sector number 1. So here comes Theo. Cross the line right now, and Theo is, what do you do?
Currently
Hang on a
P7.
second. Last lap at 26.2. No, Ricciardo, hang on a
This is
second. Leader.
This is
There you go. So, you know what? Porsche was only 2/10 slower. We're up. I got to think that Lando and Piastri are both faster than us, though. We're going to drop, and Charles. We got to go again. We're all going to have to go again. I'm not going to take my time for granted here. All right, so we're going to go one more time with both drivers. We're going to get fresh sets of tires out there because this could go, we could miss. It's all over the place, the timings right now. I don't know what to make of this, all right? So Daniel, yeah, we're going to go with new soft tires. And Theo, I'd love to save 2 soft tires, man, but we got to get out of Q2 at least. So, yeah, I'm using it. I think for Q3 with Theo, I'm going to use worn-down tires and save 2 soft tires for the race. Just qualifying is a pain in the ass right now. All right, so 125. So I want to give some time for all these guys to get around. There go the drivers. So they're led by the McLaren. So I want to go when the McLaren is around the halfway mark. There goes a Red Bull. They got a lot of space right there. Who are you, Williams? Are you on a out lap? You're on an out lap, so you're going to be flying. So I want to wait. Yellow flag. Hang on a second. Yellow flag. There goes the Ferrari. I'm going after the Ferrari. I am going after the Ferrari. That is my time to go. All right, so Pierre Gasly spun again.
So this is what happened.
Buddy, a different corner this time? Are you on a hot lap? Oh my God, man. It's just oversteer like crazy. It's just, I don't even get it. All right, who are you? Who are you? You're a Mercedes, or I'll go after you. Ricardo, there goes the Haas. I got to go now. I got to go. Bang. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Bang. Go. All right, so fresh sets of soft tires on our 2BCR car. There goes K-Mag. Is K-Mag on a flying lap? Or is it K-Mag? Hang on. Flying lap for K-Mag. Big pain in the ass, man. There you go, Kevin Magnussen. Deal with that, but that's going to come back to bite us in the ass later. Jesus. There is no rhyme or reason. Now look how close my drivers are because K-Mag... Oh, God. Sorting out qualifying is one of the... biggest pains in the ass, man. Let me tell you. So how can I fix this? I can fix this by sending Ricardo out on manual control a little bit early. Look at this. Look how close he is to him now. Oh, and we're going to be catching up to that Merc as well. Woo, are you dizzy? I'm getting dizzy looking at that. My goodness. All right, so I got to get him ahead, but I don't want to catch up to the Merc. I don't know when I go. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. There's nothing I can do, man. Ain't nothing that I can do to fix this one. Maybe I go now with Daniel Ricciardo. Take manual control. Go, Daniel. Go, 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 go. Go, Daniel. Go, 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 go.
Track ahead.
All right, and Theo, you're on. Oh, they're both going. No, they're both going. Theo's right there. Manual control already has him flying. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Theo Pourchaire now has no room. They're probably going to crash into one another, man. Knowing my luck, here we go. All right, on for a flying lap with the two BCR cars that are like 10 feet apart, man. Well, at least if Daniel puts in a good lap, I mean, Theo can just use the slipstream the entire time. Oh, this is brutal. All right, so there's the DRS. Look at the slipstream that Pourchaire's getting. He's going to be flying this lap. But where is the traffic? You know, there's the Haas. Oh, we're going to catch the Haas and Maggots and Beckett's. I know it. Yeah, the Mercedes is getting by him. Come on, lock him in. Lock him in. Don't get to that corner. Hallelujah! We got to it. We got to Maggots and Beckett's before the Haas, and that's going to be a clean lap, I think. I'll take it, ladies and gentlemen. I will take it. 2 yellow sectors for Daniel Ricciardo, but he's still in 8th. I got a green sector there for Theo Pourchaire. Just don't crash into one another, please. Come on, Theo. Come on, Theo. So here we are in Q2. Will the two BCR cars get through? Daniel gets through. Theo does not. Does not improve upon his time. Wow, rough qualifying here. Bottas and Albon. Will they be able to get Daniel Ricciardo down into Q2? Theo is out, ladies and gentlemen. Theo is out. Trying to navigate qualifying in this game is next to impossible. I didn't get a single clean lap for Theo over Q1 and Q2. I think like 6 or 7 laps, man. Crazy business. Crazy business. Correa in 7th. Yep. Oh, Pourchaire wasn't driving fast because he was stuck behind Ricardo. Ricardo wasn't having a good lap for whatever reason. So that's why Theo Pourchaire's time was, yeah, he got blocked, guys. Couldn't find clear air for him. Just couldn't do it. There you go. Driver eliminated. Theo Pourchaire out in 12th. Max Verstappen, Lando, Sergio Perez, Daniel Ricciardo gets through to Q3. All right, Daniel. You can use one fresh set of soft tires, and then I want to save 2 for the race. So this is what I mean about Daniel. For some reason, he's still outperforming Theo Pourchaire. Why? I don't know. Daniel, go, buddy. Go immediately.
And green light.
All right, so we're here in Q3. Who's going to get themselves pole position in Silverstone? Hopefully all the drivers go around. Come on. Oh, there's Hamilton going out nice and late. Thanks a lot, Hamilton. Daniel Ricciardo coming across the finish line. Bang. And the lap has begun. So let's see what Daniel Ricciardo can do. Coming up to Lewis Hamilton. Hopefully we don't catch him on that high-speed corner. Oh, man. Catch him right now. Catch him right now, Daniel. Catch him right now, buddy. It needs to be now before this corner. Before this corner. Get out of the way, thank God. This corner right here. If I caught him at this corner, would have lost all sorts of time. So Daniel Ricciardo is going to get a clean lap in. What kind of lap will it be? He's the first one to log the lap time. So it's going to be fast, obviously. Not getting purple sectors. There's the third purple sector. A 26.2 for Daniel Ricciardo. 26.2. So what do we got? Perez, a 25.3. Way faster. Leclerc, a 25.2 as well, or 25.3. Yeah, look at these guys. We are a second slower. So you know what? I mean, I can use my fresh set of soft tires, but maybe I should save all 3. Because, I mean, like, how am I going to improve upon this? Do I want to save all 3 for the race? Or is that too much? You know what? Saving 3 soft tires for a race, that's a little bit too much. Might as well go for it. All right, Daniel. So we're going to wait to the end of this this session. We're just going to send Daniel out there for one more. Finishing ahead of Alonso, finishing ahead of Correa or Hamilton could actually be a big advantage. I think Piastri spun. Yeah, Piastri just spun. He's going to be doing an in-lap right now. I got to go. Let's go, Daniel. Let's go, Daniel. Let's log in a good lap time. Max Verstappen is going to be doing a flying lap, so Max is going to catch us. There's Charles Leclerc. He's coming out. Maybe Daniel can get around before Max catches up to him. I don't know. Go, Daniel. Go before Max catches you, buddy. Go, go, go. Get down there. Maggots and Beckett's. Daniel, go, go, go. Nope, not going to catch. Not going to get by Max. There you go. So we're going to have to get by one car here. It's going to be Max Verstappen. Max comes across the line. Does he improve upon his time? He does. All right, so Daniel Ricciardo is off. Keep an eye on those green sectors. Come on, Max Verstappen. Don't get in the way of Daniel Ricciardo. You guys used to be teammates, all right? You ran him out of town in Red Bull. Come on, pay one back to me now. Oh, here we go. Stuck in the corners.
Whistle.
And that's qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. That's qualifying. Worst track for qualifying. I didn't realize. Fucking worst. Max board at the front. He's just looking for side quests. I guess so, FIFA. Typical Max. Ugh. Fair Stewart, where you at? Yeah, we got better penalty system in GTA 5 than the FIA have in F1 Manager 2024. That's rough. That is rough stuff. All right, let's fast forward. Well, unless you were ahead of Correa. So, the end of qualifying. Pole position goes to Max Verstappen. 3/10, almost 3/10 faster than Charles Leclerc, so the Red Bull might be flying again. Unfortunately, Leclerc has no help with Carlos Sainz, and we get them. We get ourselves. You know what? Let me do that again. That was fucking rude. So at the end of Q3, Max Verstappen, pole position. Charles Leclerc, number 2. Lando Norris, number 3. We get ourselves 9th and, what is that, 12th. And look at Carlos Sainz all the way down here. Worst qualifying track I have seen yet in this game. My God.
"52 laps around Silverstone await our drivers as the anticipation continues to build."
Silverstone is certainly a circuit rich in Formula One history. From Giuseppe Farina winning the first championship race held here in 1950, right through to Lewis Hamilton's 2008 masterclass on racing in the rain.
Silverstone demands a lot of power from cars with numerous twists and historic turns. downforce is going to be a key factor to manage if teams want to succeed here. The teams are making their final preparations down in the pit lane, ahead of today's race.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Alright, so ambient temperature, 29 degrees Celsius, and it's clear sky. So I think it's going to be a hot day. So perhaps underfueling our car might be the way to go, because just using rich fuel here is going to overheat the engine, right? I blame all of you. I blame all of you. You stupid morons. I blame all of you. Oh. Here I am thinking that I have racing stewards and race mechanics like my Twitch scouts for GM mode, but nope, no one helping me out. Alright, fine. So be it. So fucking be it. Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. And now we're in fucking Parc Ferme, so I can't do anything. What's your problem? What's your problem? You goofs don't even realize, do ya? We were supposed to use all of our new engines. I'm still using the shitty fucking battery and everything. That's why we had a shitty qualifying. And now because of Parc Ferme, I can't change out the engines without getting grid penalties. Oh. So if I change the engine... Alright. So, are we starting at the back of the pack here, or are we just going to try to make it work with our engine parts that we got? A 55 engine is fine. It's the battery that I'm having the issue with. The battery is, that's low. 31%, that's low. Make it work? A big comeback race? A big comeback race, though. This is going to be, you know what? You know what? Why not take the grid penalty right now? It's not like we had a great, qualifying, and it's a 3-stopper. And with our tire wear, maybe we can do something. All right. Let's have some fun with it. All right. Okay. Let me bring it back right here. I have to update the fans. Okay, so we made a mistake in qualifying. We did not slap on our new engines, our new gearboxes, and our new our new batteries, right? Oh my god. Take 2 again. Man, today's a bad day. Fuck. Commentary suffering. Jesus. Okay, so before we get the race started, I forgot to throw on the new engines, the new gearboxes, and the new batteries, and that's why we didn't have that pace during qualifying. Now, we also had the traffic, but when Daniel Ricciardo specifically got a clean lap in, he was still like 6, 7, 8, 9 tenths off the pace, right? So, they added something new in this game where if you break the Parc Ferme rules, you can actually start from the pit lane. Now, we haven't done that just yet, and it wasn't a great qualifying. I mean, we're in 9th and 12th, so we're trying to move up. Why not have a race where we start from the back and we see if we can have something legendary happen right here? Because it is an overtaking track. It is a 2-stopper. Let's go for it, all right? So we are going to break Parc Ferme right here, and we are going to slap on the new engine. Breaking Parc Ferme will result in a pit lane start for the race. Let's do it, boyos! Battery as well. Bang, and the gearbox. So we are going out there with a brand new car. The idea was to get all this for qualifying, but you know what? It's actually good. Now we can have some fun at the back and see what our true pace is. So let's go. Let me do it for Porsche as well. All right, so what we need in this race, we definitely need like a VSC or a safety car to help us out a little bit, right? I need a safety car somewhere at the beginning of the second stint or the end of the second stint. That way my legitimate overtakes can be done, and then I can stay in front of those cars, bring the front of the pack back towards me, and see what you can do in the third stint, right? So here we go. All right, so what tires should we start on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm thinking we should go as long as possible. We should definitely start on the medium tires, right? I got all those soft tires that I could save for the end of the race. We're going to be stuck behind these guys, so we might as well not burn out soft tires, right? You guys all right with that? So if I go, you know what, let's actually take a look at how long these tires are going to last. Maybe I should start on the hard tires, because it is a hot day. Maybe I should start on the hard tires all the way at the back. 29 degrees Celsius. That's an interesting call. All right, so hang on a second. If I go soft, medium, and I don't push them, oh, there's plenty of life. If I push the medium, soft, oh, yeah, I don't have to do hard tires, guys. The medium to soft will work. 100% it'll work. All right, so we just want to make the medium tire last as long as possible. We don't want to push on it. We're going to get our overtakes done nice and slowly. We don't want to burn through them. And then hope for a safety car, and then the final 2 stints on the soft tires, go for it, all right? So I'm even going to underfuel the car a little bit, just so I can save some fuel early on. It's going to be a hot day, underfuel, save the tires, driver options, yeah, nice and easy to start. We're not battling for position or anything like that, and I want to make sure that Theo Pourchaire, these two guys are not battling, right? So maybe I'll conserve the tires for Theo if he's behind him, and just use Daniel to pull him ahead. All right, is there anything I'm forgetting about, ladies and gentlemen? One of the longest pit lanes, Johnny. Got to stop. One stop got to be the way. You think we can just pull off the one stop, so go to medium to hard? All right, well, we'll see where we're at. We'll see where we're at. This is a strategy that can go many different ways, all right? John, you can edit your setup now, too. Because I'm at a park. Oh. You know what? I'm not going to do anything there because I don't know which direction to go in. I could make it worse. That's a good call, though. I forgot about that. Because we broke Parc Ferme, I can now break this as well. But you know what? 97 and 92, that's fine by me. So hundreds across the board, medium tires to start. Driver options, fuel is low. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Hope for a safety car is not a good strategy. Yeah, well, neither is starting in the pit lane, but, you know, things happened. All right, here we go. Masterclass or an absolute mess up of a race. If we can get back into the points, if we can get to 9th and 10th for both of our drivers, that's as good as it gets, all right? Anything better than that, it's stellar. If we're out of the points, then I just messed up during qualifying. Here we go. You could start one driver on soft and drag the other one up. The Silverback AFC, we're not going to have trouble catching the back of the pack. Within a couple of laps, we'll be at the back of the pack. Overtaking the back of the pack is going to be an issue because they're going to have a slipstream pulling them ahead. So I want to just try to get a tire offset for the first little bit. That way I'm battling the guys at the back and I can get those overtakes done nice and easily. All right? Here we go. Wish me luck, ladies and gentlemen. It's fucking race day. Alrighty, here we go.
Well, it's great to have you with us, folks,
do my intro there.
as we settle in for the weekend Grand Prix action. And we certainly know that Daniel Ricciardo's capable of bringing home a good result.
Starting in 20th, the points are a long way off. Can they get a good start here and push for a respectable finish?
20th? Has someone else got an even worse penalty than us?
And it looks like we're good to go. Hold on tight.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here in Silverstone. We're starting from the pits. Oh, no. And it's lights out and away we go. We're ahead of Sainz! The Ferrari's starting in the pits as well. Well, there goes our advantage over Carlos Sainz. We gotta wait for everyone to go past the pit lane and then we will be released. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We are off. So, I don't think I want to battle the Ferrari. I think we can just let the Ferrari by and Carlos Sainz can drag us forward, right? We are P20. So, interesting way to start. Yes, this does happen in real life, and the game put it in there. There you go. So it looks like, hang on, whoa. It looks like if you go to the front, hang on, if you go to the front, you got Max Verstappen from pole position. He gets out on front. Charles Leclerc lost the position to Lando Norris. So the battle between Verstappen, Leclerc, and Sainz is going Verstappen's way right now, and the constructors as well, as we're back here with our two drivers. All right, so let's pay attention to our boys. Theo Pourchaire and Daniel Ricciardo. Carlos Sainz is on the soft tire, so Carlos is going to be flying. Go ahead. Carlos, get blocked, buddy. Don't care. All right, that was qualifying for me. I got screwed over so many effing times, and then I forgot to put on my damn engines because my race engineers, the guys here, my Twitch scouts did not help me out. Side by side, oh my God, through Maggots and Beckett's. The overtake is done, and we are off. All right, so go for it, Carlos. Go for it. So I'm hoping that Carlos goes ahead and catches the back of the pack, creates some havoc for us, right? Carlos gets the overtake done on Daniel Ricciardo. Don't worry about it. We had a yellow flag shown right there. Hamilton running wide on turn 15.
Now we're with Lewis.
What happened, Lewis? Battling against George Russell. Lewis! This is your race. Through goes Hamilton. That's all right. He's all right. Did he get overtaken by Piastri? Piastri then sends the dive bomb down into the penultimate corner. Piastri did not get the move done. Hamilton defended it. There you go. DRS is enabled. All right, so again, I know what you guys are saying. Johnny, keep up with Carlos Sainz. You can use him to pull you ahead. Don't worry. Carlos Sainz is going to eventually catch up to this cluster. And he's going to be using his soft tires, trying to get by these guys one by one. Let this race come to us. Is there going to be a safety car? Is there going to be a VSC? Because that's what we're banking on, all right? These other guys right now, they're on soft tires and they're pushing. Look at our 96% mediums while everyone else is already down to the 90s, right? So let this race come our way. This is what our tire preservation will do. Now, what I can do, Theo, buddy, I'm going to ask you to not fight Daniel right now. And Theo, I want you to really conserve those tires, all right?
Okay.
We're going to give Theo an offset and maybe allow Theo to go one stop. My fans were saying instead of going medium soft, since you're starting at the back and you have the tire preservation, try a medium hard. Now, I don't think hard is going to have the pace here. It is a very hot day in Silverstone, so that's why we underfueled the car. Didn't want to have too much fuel in there because I don't want to be using on the highest setting, just because we could get some terminal damage. So let's just, this is a slow and steady wins the race kind of Grand Prix, right? So Theo's doing his, look at that. I'm overheating the engine with Theo just by driving behind Daniel Ricciardo. So Theo, I would like you to drive in clean air, buddy. You got to get out of that wake, that turbulent air. It is heating up the engine. So remember, if I'm dealing with these issues, all the other computers are dealing with these issues as well. All right, so one step at a time. I'm worried about Theo Pourchaire and that freaking. Is it trending downward? 115 Celsius. Hang on. 115 degrees Celsius. Is it trending downward by driving in clean air? Or am I going to have to scale back on the. I don't think it's going back. Man. There you go. There's some clean air right there. Still at 115. You're getting the DRS. No, it's staying at 115. So this is going to destroy our engine, our brand new engine. I don't want this. So I'm going to take out some fuel for Theo Pourchaire. It seems like I can maybe use some fuel with Daniel. I wonder if you can use some fuel out in front in clean air, and if it's fast enough to where it actually doesn't overheat your engine. But right now with Theo, this is way too much overheating. So don't worry about driving in clean air anymore because I'm saving the fuel. But these guys are going to catch back up. Don't worry. Remember, all the soft tire runners, they are going much faster than us. They're going to be pushing as well. We are slowly but surely going to pull ourselves back up. Now, let's see what Carlos Sainz is doing. So this is the hell that Carlos Sainz is in for, right? So he's on those soft tires. They're already down to 79%, while we're up there at 90 and 92. And look at him. He can't get the overtake done because the car on front of him also has the DRS and also has the slipstream. So he's just stuck in Nowheresville, burning through his resources, overheating his tires, overheating his engine. Look at this, right? So this is why I don't really feel the need to push right now, because you're just going to be in Shitsville. Let us conserve our tires, and we'll get our overtakes done off track, either through pit position, undercut, overcut, all of that good stuff. Look at this. Look at this. Do I want to be in that? Do I want to be in that? Oh, man, they're going to go 3 wide into this corner. Watch out. It's the Joe Guan Yu corner. And he's just stuck behind the 2 Alpines, right? So, we can go ×2 here. Looks like Theo Pourchaire's engine is still overheating. Big pain in the ass. And Daniel Ricciardo is caught back up. All right, so now, ladies and gentlemen, watch this, all right? Avoid high-risk curbs, drive in clean air. Same thing with you. Avoid high-risk curbs and drive in clean air. These guys are going to be so slow. I will get my overtakes done. But I can actually use this time in the race to just conserve some resources. Now, the guys at the front, like a Max Verstappen, Lando Norris, Checo Perez, Leclerc, we're not going to be catching up to these guys. But I got my eyes set on the Mercedes, right? George Russell in 6th and Lewis Hamilton in 7th. Can we get back up to them? Correa and Alonso and Stroll, 8, 9, and 10. Can we get back up to them? I think we can. So we're going to get an overtake done here with Daniel Ricciardo on Joe Guan Yu. Let's catch back up. Yeah, I mean, I'm driving faster than these guys while conserving fuel, conserving tires, not avoiding the curbs, and driving in clean air. That's the pace that we have right now. And I'd imagine that all these guys with their lower tire, they're all conserving it right now, which is why our pace is actually decent. All right, so keep it going right here, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure the tires don't get too cold, Johnny. Oh, I know. I got my eyes looking right now, but I'm not going to try to force an overtake. It's just going to be too much of a pain in the ass. Here you go. Here's a nice overtake for Daniel Ricciardo. Try to get it done. Stick it in there. Stick it in there. There you go. Try to get it done. If you can get the overtake done, get it done. There you go, Daniel. Nice overtake right there. Now bring it back. Bring it back. So you guys see what's happening, right? The tire wear difference now is really coming back our way. And so even though we're conserving, we're still driving very quickly. Now, I'm falling a bit behind of the, I don't want to get overtaken. So Daniel, let's go again. All right, and Daniel, we are going to, don't worry about the curbs, don't worry about clean air, go again. And use a little deploy, because I don't want to get overtaken on the DRS. All right, Theo, you're all right. Just wait for these guys to fall out of DRS. You will get the overtake done. Don't worry about Theo. So my temperatures are really good. Daniel is using his battery to catch back up to Nico Hülkenberg. There you go. Pourchaire gets the move done on Joe Guan Yu. All right, so they're moving. They're doing good. All right, there you go. Top up, save, and go back into boom, boom. There it is. All right, boom, Pourchaire. All right, so I want to make sure Pourchaire, yeah, he's still doing good. I don't want him fighting the teammate. Let's see what Theo can do. Can Theo get past this Alpine right now? The Alpine is down to 65% soft tires, so that's when it really starts to drop off. You can feel it around the 60% mark. Theo, can you get a dive bomb there done? I just want to wait. Remember, I can easily catch back up to the next group once I make that leapfrog, but don't need to be pushing my tires through this. It's just a waste. There's another DRS. Let's see, Theo, can you get that move done? I'll give you a little push. No. Don't worry about it, Theo. Don't worry about it. He's still getting DRS from Daniel Ricciardo ahead. Wait for Hülkenberg to fall out of range, then you get the overtake done with Daniel. Oh, man. Oh, man. You going to stick your nose down there, Daniel? He is. Daniel Ricciardo fully freaking wow. These guys, we are so much faster than them right now. All right, so how do we get this move done? No, we're good. Theo is still, as long as Daniel Ricciardo is out on front of Theo, I'm getting, like, Daniel's now pulling us ahead. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine, ladies and gentlemen. Checo goes fastest. All right, so let's try to summarize what I'm seeing around here. Tire wears. Everybody is starting to conserve their tires now. Max Verstappen at the front, he's still got 67%. We're in the mid-80s. Now, other medium tire runners, 76% for Lance Stroll. We have almost 10% better. George Russell. So you can compare our tires with these two guys. The soft tires are definitely going to be running out a lot quicker. But the hard tire runners, 77%, 71%, they're definitely pushing these tires. Now, the hards you can push, they're not going to overheat as quickly, but still, it's a hot day here, man. The track is 49 degrees Celsius. I don't know. All right, so Daniel, where are we? We want to catch up to Nico Hülkenberg. He's got a little bit. Yeah, okay, so Daniel, we're going to start pushing again with Daniel. All right, don't worry about the curbs. Don't worry about clean air. There you go. Theo, we're still getting pulled by Daniel Ricciardo. Pierre Gasly's in there, and Magnussen is in there as well, which is a bit of a pain in the ass because I am pulling them ahead, but I'm hoping that the pace difference will just be too much for them to get back. I think, you know what, we might have an overtake opportunity here for the Haas. Are the Haas going to get... He has DRS. We might have an attack here. Daniel, You don't want to lose any ground to the cars from behind, buddy. Do not let the Haas by. No, the Haas doesn't have the top speed to even catch him. There you go, around the outside for Theo Pourchaire. I want to get that move done. I want to get that move done. Stick it in, Dan. Stick it in there, Theo. Stick it in, buddy. Come on, Theo, get the move done. Through goes Hamilton corner. Don't go out wide. Come on, Theo, get the move done. There you go. Beautiful. Theo gets by the Alpine right there. And 2BCR continues to move up the grid. Slowly but surely. Don't need that safety car just yet, ladies and gentlemen. Not yet. All right, so Daniel is caught back up to the Haas, so right back into conserve mode.
So let's look after these tyres.
Yep, you gotcha. Theo, don't worry about battling Daniel anymore. You're far enough back. I don't want to forget about it and screw over his race. There you go. Theo now. Oh. We want to go. We want to catch up. Yeah. We want to catch up with Theo. Come on, catch back up to Daniel Ricciardo. Next up, we have Nico Hülkenberg. I don't know if he's got DRS from the car ahead. Mechanical fault for Logan Sargent. That's a real one. Pourchaire overtakes Kevin Magnussen. Nice job, Theo. How long do we have a DRS? No DRS for Nico Hülkenberg right here. So, yeah, Daniel, it's time, buddy. It's time. Let's get this move done.
No lift and coast.
No lift and coast. Same thing with you. Get that move done, Theo. So Theo is right on the tail of Daniel now. All right, Theo, calm down. Don't overtake Daniel. All right, but you will get the overtake. Double overtake here. Double overtake for 2BCR. All right, double overtake, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, first up, Daniel Ricciardo. Get the move done, Daniel. There you go, Daniel. Around the outside. Now it's Theo. Down the inside. That would have been great. That would have been so great if we could have gotten a double overtake done. Come on, Theo. You got to get that move. All right, so Theo, I am pushing with Theo, so he'll get the move done eventually. I don't want to push it too hard, all right? So Daniel is now looking at the tail of Esteban Ocon. 17th position. We are slowly moving up, but we're going to have so much pace now with our overcut. It's going to be great. All right, so Theo, I want to get this move done now, all right? So come on, we're going to use a little deploy as well because I want to catch back up to Daniel. Daniel might have a DRS. Come on, look at the Haas using battery. All right, Haasie. I see how it is. Haas using battery for defense right now. Theo, you're fully, you're full. What the hell, Haas? Why? Nico Hülkenberg using his precious battery to try to defend the 2BCR. Buddy, it's not going to happen. It's not going to matter. Get the hell out of the way, you moron. Daniel, you're going to get that overtake done as well. Yeah, take your time. Back markers, big pain in the ass, but their tire wear down to 49%. Nico's at 51%. They've made it 10 laps. You know, like it's going to be rough for these cars. All right, Daniel Ricciardo is going. Get that overtake done on the Alpine. Theo is going as well. He's getting that overtake done. So Daniel's starting to pull ahead of Theo. We will start to use our pace and our fuel as well. We're saving that fuel. And once we get the clean air, we can start to deploy it. All right. So Daniel with the overtake on Esteban Ocon. All right. So I don't want you to worry about fighting your teammate right now. And Daniel, I want to make sure we're good. Yep, there's no issues. So my drivers are racing at their full pace in terms of clean air and look, they definitely use their battery on that corner. That's wild, man. Daniel, you're going to have to lose Esteban Ocon so we can drop that DRS. Come on, buddy. Get going. Daniel is now behind Logan Sargent, who has a mechanical issue, so he's going to be driving so slow. Yep, going to get the overtake done here in Maggots and Beckett's. Get out of the way there, Logan Sargent. I'm coming on through. Next up, Theo Pourchaire. Can you get the move done on Sargent? Sargent doesn't have a DRS. Come on. Oh, he couldn't get it done. That's all right. But look at Theo. Look at Theo's, heating again, right? When we stay behind these cars, we do overheat the engines. Now, I want to try to get this move done. Logan Sargent with mechanical issue and 45% tires. Come on. He's not even using his battery. Look, his battery is beeping. How is he... Theo, buddy. Now. Theo, fucking do it. Now. He's got no battery. He's got worn down tires. He's in a Williams, and it's malfunctioning. Now, Theo. Let's go, buddy. Hülkenberg with a mechanical fault. I'm telling you, everybody's car is overheating here. Everybody's car. There you go. Flying right past them. No issues at all. Good job, Theo. All right, let's bring the temperatures down quickly. No. Next up. All right, you'll get by. Calm down. You'll get by when we get by. Up to Valtteri Bottas is up next. Pourchaire gets by Logan Sargent. Nice job. All right, so Max Verstappen. I mean, we're getting into the point where we might get overlapped. You can see Max on the mini-map. He's coming across the start-finish straight, right? So we got to get out there. We got to log some real good lap times now. All right, so Ricciardo. Got to get both of these guys by. All right, we're going to try it again. We're going to try it again, ladies and gentlemen. Double overtake, all right? Double overtake. Come on, boys. Get this double overtake done on Joe. Or is it Joe? No, it's Valtteri Bottas. Oh, what a defense right there. But oh, Pourchaire sneaks it through. Bottas closes off the door. All right, I told Pourchaire he's allowed to fight. There you go. Pourchaire is through. All right, Ricardo, now you're going to conserve, and you're going to let Pourchaire pull you ahead, buddy. Let's see if Pourchaire's pace can help us out a little bit. Freaking Bottas, how you going to move like that? That's crazy movement for defense on a DRS. Just pull out on front of somebody? The hell? All right, so Daniel, conserve your tires. Don't worry about it, buddy. You'll fall behind a little bit. Oh, yeah, you know what? Look at this. All right, so now, ladies and gentlemen, take a deep seat. We have accomplished our first stint goal. And what was our goal? We cleared all of the guys behind us. We cleared 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hamilton into the pits. Hamilton is behind us. That is so big. Hamilton, the Mercedes that we want to catch, he went into the pits and came out behind us, all right? So now we can control him with our pace. So now if we go one stop, we're on the same strategy as Lewis Hamilton. Now, I still think a two-stop might work because we're going to have incredible pace come the end of the race. But we'll see. Because I'm hoping that maybe a safety car or a VSC can kind of shape what I should do next. Now, Daniel, I don't want you fighting. I don't want you fighting. All right, Theo took it from you, buddy. Deal with it. Deal with it. All right, so I'm going to start to use some fuel now with Theo because we have some clean air on front of us. I want to see how the engine reacts to clean air while using the high fuel mix, all right? I want to see if we begin to overheat or not. So this is going to be Theo Pourchaire pulling Daniel Ricciardo around. In fact, Daniel's engine is starting to overheat, so I'm going to go back to normal pace but conserve some fuel with Daniel Ricciardo, and let's see what Theo can do. Still at 112 degrees Celsius, so it doesn't seem like it's overheating too much, so this is actually, we're putting in some real good pace. So if I can get a lap done here, I'll show you guys the lap times. Max Verstappen into the pits. All right, so hang on a second. There goes Charles Leclerc. He's going on hards. He's going, wait, did he start on hards? Wait a minute, what is this strategy for Max? Hards this early? It's got to be a two-stop. Hang on, tire history. Max, he went sauce for 14, and now he's switching to the hard tires. But other hard tires, they're already down to 15. Hards are not going to, other hard tire runners, Leclerc has already gone through 40% in 15 laps. No, it's not a one-stop, guys. It's a two-stop.
You're doing well.
Don't get fooled. If I can spend my entire time on mediums or softs, we'll be driving much faster. No, 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 no. No, 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 I don't like this. All right, so Theo Pourchaire gets by Alex Albon. 32% softs, buddy. Come on. Soft, hard, soft for Max. I think Max is doing soft, hard, medium. Because he's going to push on those hards. Like, they're going to burn, man. It's I don't know. I don't know. This is what's great about this game, right? The strategies that unfold on front of your eyes. All right, so Daniel gets by the Williams. All right, so we're still just pushing with everybody. Yeah, Daniel's back within range. So let's get the push going again for Theo Pourchaire, and I can conserve some fuel with Daniel Ricciardo. Not going to conserve the tires anymore, all right? Got to push. Got to push. But we still have 65%. We're at lap 16. Now, maybe I do the one-stop. Maybe I get to lap like 23, 24, and then we switch to the hard tires. But I got to be honest with you guys. I would love the chance to slap on some softs and burn this track up, man. If everyone else thinks that they're going to just conserve those hards to the end and I go out there and I blister, that'd be great. I want to go a little bit faster, but I got to stay on board here to kind of keep Daniel and Theo together so we maximize their pace. Daniel right now is conserving the fuel while Theo is using the fuel. The temperatures are not getting out of control, so both of our drivers are working very well with one another right now. So I'm just going to keep it right here. I'm going to keep it right here. You can split if you want. Can never go wrong that way. Having two drivers that can help each other out, right? Also, you might have some crashes. You might have some, we're hoping for a we're hoping for a safety car. Safety car would really help us out, man. Right now, a safety car would be great. Carlos Sainz and Lewis Hamilton both came out behind us. Nah, I think it's a two-stop, guys. I think it's a two-stop. I don't really like the idea of the hard tires. So let's see where Correa comes out. Correa's going to come out way behind us. So there's the overcut that I'm hoping I can get on Correa, right? So Correa going to soft tires. Hard to freaking... So the hard for Correa lasted 17. The softs are going to last 12 or something. No, man, it's a two-stop. It is a two-stop, and I'm hoping that undercut now on Correa, we can just stay out here for as long as possible, man. It is definitely a two-stop. It has to be. All right, so keep on going here. I might want to switch Daniel, and I might want to make that switch here. Hang on, let me think. Yeah, all right, so we are going to make the switch. Daniel Ricciardo is now going to get out on front. We're going to start using his fuel. Theo Pourchaire, get through Maggots and Beckett's, and then I'm going to ease off the fuel for you, buddy. All right? Now, Theo, I do not want you defending, and Daniel, I don't want you defending either, all right? You two are now friendly teammates. All right, conserve your fuel. Daniel, go, buddy. Go, go, go. All right, so Daniel now has got the DRS. I am not giving any fuel to Pourchaire on this straight. I'm hoping that Daniel can get this overtake done right here. Is he going to get it done? Come on, dive bomb. There you go. Ah, no. All right. Calm down. We can make this work. Don't have to. No. Relax. Keep your pace up. The next DRS zone. How do I get the overtake done? I don't want to have them switch positions because then you lose too much time. There is Lewis Hamilton right behind us. We want to work together here. All right. Daniel. All right. Hang on. I'm going to pause this so I can get this sorted out perfectly. All right, top up. Daniel now. You're going to push, and you're going to deploy. All right? I'm not, you're allowed to fight, and Theo, you're allowed to fight as well. Now, I don't really care about Lewis Hamilton behind me. It'd be nice to keep him there, but if he's fighting, so be it. So I just want to try to get this switch done, have Daniel leading the race, and start saving some fuel with what's his name, Theo Pourchaire, right? So here comes Daniel Ricciardo now. There you go. That should be enough to get it done. Come on, let's go. Let him by, Theo. Let him by. No shenanigans. Boom. All right, now, back to it, Theo. Conserve your fuel. Boom. Daniel, you're going to use your fuel. Don't worry about your battery. All right, now, Theo, you can go back to defending, but don't fight your teammate. And same thing with you, Daniel. Go back to defending, all right? Because I don't want Lewis Hamilton to get a free overtake on either one of these guys. So there is the switch that I just made. And now we can go back to using our fuel again, but switch our drivers up. So now it's going to be Daniel Ricciardo pulling Theo Pourchaire around. And as long as Theo Pourchaire is within... you know what? No. Keep that standard right there because the braking zone for the defense. All right, so you can see what I'm doing right now. This is good. So we still got Lewis back there. Lewis Hamilton trying to fight. Lewis Hamilton, here we go. Sir Lewis Hamilton on 80% medium tires. Get the move done. This is where 2BCR working as a unit. The slipstream and the DRS pull from Daniel Ricciardo is helping us out in the biggest of ways right now. Keep on going. Keep Lewis Hamilton right there. So at the beginning of the race, I told you guys where we wanted to end up, right? The McLarens, the Red Bull, and the Ferrari, that was always going to be tough. Sainz ended up behind us, but still, you knew he was going to go. But the two Mercedes at 7 and 8 or 8 and 9, I absolutely think we can do that. So let's see what Lewis can do. There's the slipstream. There's the DRS for Theo Pourchaire. And bang. Pit on lap 25. Again, guys, I was able to extend this medium tire so long because think about how much I was conserving the tire. If I flat out the hard tire, I think I'm going to burn through it. And if I coast on the hard tire, it's going to be slow as hell. I don't know, man. I don't know. Now, why is Daniel Ricciardo's car overheating? Even when he's out on front all by himself? All right, I don't like that. Has it got hotter? 25 degrees Celsius? Is it getting hotter? Oh, man, I think it's getting hotter. All right, so Daniel, I'm going to keep on using your engine here, buddy. Here comes Carlos Sainz as well. Carlos Sainz is behind this mess now, so we are webbing up Hamilton and Carlos Sainz with our strategy. Big pain in the ass, right? Yeah, here we go. All right, so there's the DRS overtake. Lewis Hamilton, we know it's going to happen. I can't defend this. They're going to have they got the faster car and they got the better tire right now, right? So we are racing our race, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going double. I'm going two-stop. Although the fans have said something very interesting about the reports, the circuit info, the pit lane time loss, 22 seconds, right? So they were saying it's a very long pit lane. Do we want to lose some time there? I don't know. All right, so that's enough pushing. We're back in traffic. Who is this car in front of us? That is Lance Stroll. We have caught back up to Lance Stroll, the Aston Martin. I don't know where Lance Stroll started the day, but we have caught back up to him. That is massive, man. So we caught an Aston. Pourchaire getting a DRS pull off of Lewis Hamilton right there. Lewis trying to get the move done. Not going to happen, Lewis. All right, I'm going to push a little bit with Theo. I'm going to push a little bit with Theo because I want to stay in DRS range of these guys, all right? There you go. That's enough. That's enough, Theo. There you go. So next up, we got Lance Stroll, who's got a damaged car. Yeah, that's why I'm overheating. All right, we want to get this move done. We want to get this move done, Daniel. We don't want to get stuck behind Lance Stroll. That's going to be someone we're going to be battling with the entire race. So what we can do, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see what Lance Stroll does when he goes in. If he switches to the hards, more than likely that's going to be a one-stop. But if he switches to the softs, oh, man, he used
DRS.
battery right there. Thanks a lot, you dickhead. All right, yeah, Lancey keeping us behind.
Okay, keep this level of
Not much I can do. There goes the Ferrari past Theo Pourchaire, right? Now, you know what? I can actually use these guys to pull me ahead as well. George Russell into the pits. There's George. George went from, hang on a second, tire history. George went from mediums, 20 laps, to now hards, 32 laps. Let's see how much the hards can do. The hards here can do 44 laps, man, on a, I don't know. I don't know, man. I have no clue what the right call on this race is. Because, again, a safety car, I just want to go as deep as possible. Go as deep as possible. Don't go for an early pit. You want to go as deep as possible on this. Even if you're two-stopping, go as deep as possible. A safety car or VSC would be so big right now. So Lance Stroll leading this pack right now. Big pain in the ass is Lance Stroll. Can't get by him. We got the Mercedes. We got the Ferrari back here. Theo Pourchaire is back here as well. This is, oh man, side by side. Have the freaking McLaren and the Ferrari crash. Why not? All right, so here goes Lance Stroll again on the DRS. Let's see if he's going to use battery to try to stay away from me. DRS, we're catching up. I didn't use battery, though. I'm all right with conserving my tires right now. I'm all right with staying behind Lance Stroll. As long as these other two drivers are staying behind. There's Lance into the pits. All right, so Ricardo is loose again. What happened to Sainz? What the hell? Pourchaire overtook Sainz? How? How did you get back?
Was at turn 15.
Oh, the DRS train is just becoming a mess, dude. Oh, man, he got a DRS, and Carlos Sainz was on the wrong line, dude. There you go, Pourchaire getting back on front of the Ferrari, slowing down Carlos Sainz' race even more, man. You can see what I mean about Carlos Sainz. What's he got left for his last stint? Hard tires? I'm on my first stint still, buddy. Oh, we're going to be flying on those softs. All right, so now what I want to try to do, edit strategy, right? I want to give you guys a visual. If I were to throw in 2 new stints, right? Both were soft tires. Could I theoretically already go to the end? Pit right now. All right, and pit right now. I can already theoretically go to the end on these 2 tires. But I'd like to actually push them. Now, if I wanted to push these tires, let's see. See how freaking crazy this track is? I'd have to get to lap, and I'm not going to get there. So, are we going to do like a mixture where it's in between? Also, these tires are going to overheat a lot. Boom. And then, yeah, that's where we want to get. We want to get to lap 20. In fact, I could even maybe just conserve a little bit on the first. Yeah, you know what? That's what we could do. All right. One stop, they're saying. Maybe we split the strategies. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I do have a strong feeling that the softs are going to be so much faster, man. I do. It's a hot day. It's the only thing that is keeping me on the fence is the hot day, because the hard tires on a hot day are nice because they don't burn through. But they're slow. That's the problem. They are slow. All right, so my engines are overheating right now, so be it. There goes Lewis Hamilton on his 68% medium tires out on front of us. So be it. Where is, by the way, I said I was going to watch Lance Stroll's pit. Lance went medium. Lance, I'm telling you guys. I am telling you guys. Lance Stroll just went medium to medium. Or is he still out there? Stroll. No, 98%. Stroll has another pit stop coming. I'm telling you guys, man. I'm telling you. I hear what you're saying. This what's it called? But it's not a track that I can defend track position. That's the other thing. It's not like it was Miami in the rain where I can work my magic. You know what I mean? Like, this is different. This is all pace. This is pure pace. You can overtake on this track. I think hards are the way to go. Everybody's telling me hards. Everybody is saying hards. If I don't go hards and it doesn't work, then I'm the failure. But if I go hards and it doesn't work, then at least I can claim, hey, we should have tried it my way. Split. Okay. I think I got to split the strat. Yeah, I really don't know what to do, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Got a DRS pull for both drivers. That's nice. Now Theo is behind. All right, so Theo... we still have George Russell. There's George Russell now on the hard tires. All right, so what did George do? Reports, tire history. George Russell went mediums to hard. So is George trying to get to the end of the race now? Probably. Probably. Two-stop Daniel. He's the higher pit stop. Okay, I don't know what I don't know what I want to do. I really do not know what I want to do. I got to get some clean air again so I can get these temperatures under control. But Daniel is leading the pack right now. Yeah, so we got to lap 25. Basically got through halfway of the race. The big question now becomes, do we two-stop and have a soft all the way to the end and burn? Or do we go hard tires and just try to coast to the end? If we go hard tires and coast to the end, we're not going to have any ability to fight. It's just track position. All the other cars are going to be faster than us. You might have those other guys who are on 2 stops, but then they're going to be behind you, and they're going to be way faster. They're going to catch you, and they're going to overtake you without any problems, right? Track position, like I said, you're not going to be able to hold on to it. Now, Theo Pourchaire, you're still not fighting, so let's bring everything down with Theo. Lap 42. Yeah, there goes Lewis. He's getting by. All right, so I think it is time to start. We got to make our decision here. All right, so Daniel, start pushing. All right. All right. All right. I'm going to split the strategies, ladies and gentlemen. Theo Pourchaire is going to 1-stop it. Daniel Ricciardo is going to 2-stop it. We're going to see how it plays out, all right? So Daniel, start pushing. Theo, start pushing. Theo, you're going to come in first, buddy. All right, hard tires for Theo. There you go. So I'm going to listen to my 2BCR racing mechanics. I can't think everything through myself, so I have to trust my team, all right? It's 2BCR racing team, right? So here you go. I'm going to listen to you guys. The fans are calling for it. So we're going to know what the better call was based on who finishes ahead of who. Ricciardo on the 2-stop or Theo Pourchaire on the 1-stop, all right? Daniel should get another lap in, and he'll get a DRS pull. I'm hoping that Theo doesn't get too much of an undercut and start messing around with Daniel, because Daniel needs to go out in front. In fact, if we can get Daniel out in front pushing, then he can pull the hard tires of Theo around a little bit, so that's actually not that bad of an idea. All right, so we're committing to it. Pit crew, please don't screw the pooch, all right? This is already going to be a hard enough strategy the way it is. It's getting hot. It's 26.5 degrees Celsius now. It's a hot day here. Here comes Theo into the pits, ladies and gentlemen. What can Theo Pourchaire do? All right, so on those hard tires, I'll try to heat them up right away, but I'm going to have to conserve them. Theo Pourchaire into the pits. We need no shenanigans, 2BCR team. Come on, boyos. You can get this done. I believe in you. Tsunoda goes by. Alonso goes by. It's a long, slow crawl down the pit lane. Hard tires for Theo Pourchaire. Bang. Bang. No issues. Nice pit stop. 2.6 seconds. Hell yeah. My pit crew getting much better. We got our consistency down, and now we're getting our pit time a lot lower as well. 2.6. That was really good. All right, so Theo is loose. We got a Williams behind him and Alex Albon. I don't want to get overtaken by him, but so be it if it happens. There you go. Get your car up to speed. All right, now we're on board here with Daniel Ricciardo. Plenty of soft tires. We're 2-stopping with Daniel, all right? 2-stopping with Daniel. All right, so Theo, you don't want to... Oh, man, that's the only thing. My tires aren't warm just yet. You know what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Albon, you'll overtake Albon eventually. Don't worry about it. The hard tires take a while to warm up. Albon's probably pushing those already warm soft tires, so... And I came out right in a DRS train. I'll get it back. Let the tires warm up. I'll get it back. Ricardo's going to have to deal with Alex Albon as well, right? So, back to the original. Let me stop this for a second. Remember what we said at the beginning? I got my pit stop in, and look who I came out on front of. Both Haas, both Kick, both Alpine, and one Williams. Actually, both Williams, right? So there's the overcut. That's what I did by conserving my tires and not fighting them. I overcut all of those guys, all right? Beautiful. Just slowly but surely getting the moves done. So Daniel now, into the pits, baby. All right, Daniel. You're going to be flying, buddy. You've been given the green light. Oh, my God, it's getting so hot, though. 27.3 degrees Celsius. Oh, no. It's going to be even. I don't know. Does that make it better for the 1-stop, or is that better for a 2-stop? I have no clue. All right, so if I push the hard tires with Theo, look how much they burn out. So I'm going to have to just conserve with Theo. All right, fuel. There you go. Daniel, no shenanigans, please. 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 Yes! One more pit stop. One more pit stop, pit crew. One more, boys.
So you should have a clear track on pit exit.
Should have a clear track on pit exit. He's going to come out on Theo, in front of Theo. Go, go, go. Stay on front of Theo. Stay on front of Theo. Theo Pourchaire around the corner. There's Daniel. Theo is caught up. Beautiful. All right, that's what I want to see. All right, so let's get Daniel going now. All right, let's get Daniel going now. Theo. Yeah, Theo, you got to catch up to Daniel right now. You got to catch up. Daniel, calm down and wait for Theo to catch you. Then when he's in the DRS, that's when you can take off. All right, buddy? Calm down. This Dan Williams is big pain in the ass right now. Okay, so I got to use Pourchaire, and I got to try to catch up to Daniel Ricciardo, right? So we're just easing these tires in with Daniel. I know I got to push them, but it's an even hotter day now, so just trust me. Trust me. This is slow and steady wins the race. This is the tortoise versus the hare, man, and we are inching our way closer to a solid finish from dead last, man. All right, Theo, have you caught him? Have you caught him? No DRS yet for Theo. Jesus, man. See how fast the soft tires are compared to the mediums? I'm pushing. Oh, man, I think you guys might have screwed over Theo here. I got to get him back up to Daniel so he can have somewhat pace with the beginning stint of these hards. All right, so Daniel, it's time to start pushing, buddy.
Okay, mate. No more lifting.
You're good.
Needed.
Go for it. I just got to try to catch up with Theo here. Come on, Theo, get right back in there, buddy. All right, so conserve. All right, conserve and conserve. All right, so I got Theo Pourchaire back in the DRS range of Daniel. Daniel's on the soft tire using the fuel now, right? Engine is hot. I know, I can't do anything about it. Other people's engines are hot as well. I'm going for it. I'm going for a real good, in fact, now that we're this close with Theo, I can calm down the engine here, but with Daniel, I'm pushing. All right, in fact, yeah, I'm full pushing with Daniel. I don't care. He's leading. It's clean air. Hopefully, there you go. The day, I think it's getting cooler. Yeah, it's getting cooler. 25.9. It's no longer red. The track, we got some cloud cover. Good. Got some cloud cover. The clouds are covering up the sun, cooling down our engines a little bit. Beautiful. Theo, you're not overtaking, right? You're not overtaking. All right, Theo. Take your time, buddy. Take your time. Don't worry about it. I know it may look like Theo is driving faster. He's not. He's constantly in a slipstream. If they were to switch positions, Daniel would be right there pushing Theo, right? So Theo is in a very good spot, being able to get pulled around the track right now. 2 DRS zones, lots of slipstreams on this track. So I'm just going to let these guys do their thing, man. Track temperature coming down too. Good, good. That's really good for us. Now, I do not need a safety car right now. A safety car or virtual safety car right now wouldn't do it. It would screw our race over. All right, so basically what we want to do is we want to get past Stroll. We want to get past Sonoda and Correa. We want to get past Alonso and then have the safety car happen, right? If it's going to happen. That's all I'm saying. That's when it would be perfect to have happen. All right, so here we go. Back on board with Theo Pourchaire. He has fallen out of a second. All right, that's all right. Don't worry about it. I'm going to bring down our temperatures right now. We got plenty of fuel for Theo Pourchaire, but I do have to conserve my engine. Yeah. Everything's good. Everything's good. The day is getting cooler. Let's bring our engine temperatures back down so there's no issues, and just let our drivers do their thing. So I'm sure you guys are wondering lap times, right? Daniel's doing a 32.2. Verstappen at the front doing a 32.0. So we're 2/10 off the pace of Max. All right, so it's not bad. He's on worn down hard tires. Stroll, last lap. Stroll did a 33.2. Ricardo did a 32.2. We're driving 1 second a lap faster than Lance Stroll. Stroll just did a 33.5. We did a 32.1. We're almost a second and a lap faster than Lance Stroll, right? So we are flying right now. The sun is back out. Yeah, I see it. Sun is back out. Temperatures might start to rise again, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately for us. Keep on getting that DRS. Got to say, Pourchaire on the hard tires, he's putting in some real good lap times. So all these other guys, they're going to be going to the pits again, right? Because the way we've set up this strategy, I'm coasting up to them. So I'm hoping to get these overtakes done off track. I don't want to battle with them. Lance Stroll still has tons of life left in that medium tire. I don't want to pull him ahead. So once I get this overtake done with Daniel, I'm going to be pushing with Daniel to leave Lance Stroll behind. All right, here we go. I am not, Alonso into the pits. Mistake. Come on. Alonso into the pits. Mistake. Come on, game. Give him a freaking big fat mistake. Come on. Screw up, Aston Martin. No problems. Correa. Screw up. Medium tires. All right, so no screw-ups right there. They're going to the end on those medium tires. Got it. All right. We got to get by. We got to get by now. Let's go. So this is where Daniel Ricciardo leaves Theo Pourchaire behind, unfortunately. But because there's a car in my way, I can't do this. I got to go. Go for it, Daniel. Get that overtake done there on Lance Stroll. Bang, down the inside and leave him behind, all right? Get a second before the next DRS zone. You got those soft tires. You can do it. Now, Theo, you're going to be trailing, so let's try to catch up to Lance Stroll and use him to pull us around a little bit. I don't have the DRS anymore for Theo Pourchaire. Now, Lance is doing his best to try to keep in the DRS zone of Daniel Ricciardo. He's actually doing pretty good. I think he's going to get, well, oh, my God. Damn you, Lance Stroll. He's pushing on those worn-down mediums, but he used his battery. I think his rear wing is going to open right here. Yeah, there it goes, you son of a bitch. All right, Pourchaire, calm down. Just race your race, Pourchaire. So this is where the one stop now hurts us. I am just stuck in Nowheresville with Theo Pourchaire, right? That's what you guys wanted. I have lost the DRS for Theo. There's nothing I can do to get it back. All right? They are just going to be faster than you. And if I burn through the tire, it will not last the race. That's the problem with the hard. It's way too hot. All right, so you calm down. Calm down. Calm everything down, Ricardo. We're going to build this back up. We'll get the overtake done on Yuki, and then we'll take off into the distance. All right, calm down. Bring it all down. Bring it all down. Now, deploy. Attack. Attack. Go. Get it done, Daniel. I need this overtake done right now. Theo is using his fuel. The tires, man. The tires. Look at we're already 1.7 behind Lance Stroll now. And Stroll's on mediums at 58%. You see what I mean? The hards. You got to push them for them to have the pace. I think that was the wrong call, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so now I'm going to do Porsche a big favor with Daniel Ricciardo. We've got to drop Yuki, and we've got to drop Lance Stroll. So come on, Daniel. We need some qualifying laps right now, buddy. And then I got to go back into conserving the tire, but I got to pull out a second. He's already done it. Nice job. Yuki, how much tire left? Oh, yeah, Yuki's not going to be there. All right. So we've already got where we want. There you go. Conserve, neutral. All right, so Daniel doing his thing, ladies and gentlemen. At least he's going forward, while Porsche is now 2.7 seconds behind Lance Stroll, right? So there it is, guys. That's what you wanted. You got him on the hard tire for the 1 stop. There you go. This might even be a 3 stop by the end of it, man. I think you guys might have messed up Theo Porchere's race, but we'll see. We'll see. Can Daniel Ricciardo get a pit stop worth of gap between himself and Theo Pourchaire on these soft tires? I'm allowing Theo to push on that on those hards, although his tire, yeah, his temps are getting way out of control. Now keep on pushing. I have to. 3 pits, what the hell? Hey man, it's happened. It's absolutely happened in Formula 1. I think Qatar has 3 stops, right? When it's a hot day, I mean, what are you going to do? Everyone starts conserving until some one team just decides I'll put it on an extra pit stop, and I'll fly. And if you can make up 20 seconds while everyone else is coasting, you know, if I'm doing 2.5 seconds a lap faster, that's 10 laps, boom. You can have it done in no time. So Carlos Sainz in. Was there a mistake? I don't know. So Sainz went, hang on a second. Sainz went soft, medium, and soft for another 15, 17 laps. I mean, 17 laps? That's a long time for the soft tires, buddy. That's a real long time. But Theo Pourchaire is not going to get ahead. So you can see the pace that Sainz had, right? He got all the pit stops in and actually came out on front of us. But there you go. Hamilton and Tsunoda into the pit. Theo Pourchaire will come out on front of Lewis Hamilton. So there's the battle now. Oh, Hamilton's coming out on hard tires. Interesting. So Hamilton out on the hards now at 99%. Can Theo defend with the 76%? This is the problem you guys have put me in, right? So now we are only doing the 1 stop, which means we're out in front, but now we're a sitting duck with Theo. We are not moving forward. We're going to have to be defending from others overtaking us, right? All right, so Theo, yeah, the day is cooling off. I gotta cool down your engine, buddy. Just a few sectors here. It's 23.8 degrees Celsius. The temps are coming down. Daniel's doing his thing as well. All right, so with Daniel now, I know that I can get to the end with Daniel, right? So hang on a second. Edit strategy. If I were to add 1 more soft tire, I just want to see if I can, like, when I can push it. There you go. So all I have to do is get to lap 40. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we are going to, I'm going to start to push with Daniel. I don't want the worn down softs to slow down and give me really bad lap times. So it's time to start pushing through the rest of this. And then the last tire, we will just take it based on how much, how much life we have left in it, all right? So Pourchaire, Alonso is behind. Alonso is how far back? Oh, 20 seconds back. Damn, Pourchaire's got a 20-second gap on Lewis. Okay, well, there you go. That's the extra pit stop, right? Yeah, that's the extra pit stop. You know what that is as well? Do you remember the part of the race where Sainz and Lewis were stuck behind us and we had one big... Lewis was unable to get an undercut and really maximize that second stint. The second stint really hurt Lewis Hamilton and Carlos Sainz. Now, Carlos is in the Ferrari, so it's much faster. But, man, we are clearly ahead of Lewis right here. All right, Pourchaire. You got to show me that pace now, buddy. Get those temperatures under control. Next up, Lance Stroll, 43%. You know he's going to be going into the pits. Daniel Ricciardo, so I'll save up some fuel. I haven't really used my battery charge at all this race. We've been very good with our battery. And Lance Stroll's into the pits, all right? So, let's see. Stroll's got to come out on soft tires, right? It's got to be. Let me just see. So I know now I can pit with Daniel Ricciardo and get to the end. I just want to give myself a chance to really push towards the end. So here comes Lance Stroll into the pits, soft tires. Remember, Daniel's going to have to deal with this. Daniel has to pit and come out on front of these guys. So are we going to have that gap over Lance Stroll or not? I can't worry about it. I'm just up here doing my own thing with Daniel Ricciardo. So let's see. Actually, did Stroll come out in any traffic? Because that would be horrible for him. Yeah, he came out behind Sonoda, and yeah, he's stuck back there. All right, so we're going to give ourselves a nice offset with Daniel Ricciardo. And Theo Pourchaire, he's got himself an 8-second gap ahead of Alonso, but Alonso's got 80% mediums with 15 laps to go while we're on the hards, right? So, all right, we're good. So, yeah, the tire temperatures or the engine temps are coming back down. That's good. I just want to see 114 or 113 to where it's not in the red anymore, and then I can go back. All right, Daniel Ricciardo, so we're going to stay on board with Daniel. 15 laps to go. I just want to get through this tire. All right, let me do my thing, ladies and gentlemen. I really feel like this is a slow and steady wins the race kind of Grand Prix, and that's exactly what I'm going for. So I see Lewis Hamilton, Correa, and Alonso battling. That's good for Pourchaire. Pourchaire, I'm going to save up some fuel so that you can battle with these guys. I also have the battery for Pourchaire. There you go. Let me make sure nothing's bad. You can fight the teammate again, Theo. Don't worry about that, and you're good as well. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, Daniel's tires are starting to burn out. George Russell into the pits next. George, let's see, soft tires. So George is now coming out on softs. All right, so Daniel, you're good enough now, buddy. Push to the end.
As much full throttle as you can.
Yep, push to the end, buddy. You're good now. I'm not conserving anymore. Yellow flag, please! Please! Oh, my God, my heart dropped right there for a second, ladies and gentlemen. With Russell, we would have came out on front of Russell. If a safety car hits right now, man... If a safety car hits right now, or even a VSC for Daniel Ricciardo, a safety car would be huge. Yeah, we're going to get to the end with Theo, but we got to keep it right here. Can't do much else. All right, so temperature's back under control. Let's go, Theo. Let's start pushing, buddy. All right, so George Russell 2 seconds behind. Hamilton has already cut in so much time. Yeah, they're on their way. Here come the Mercedes. Good luck there, Pourchaire. Good luck, buddy. All right, Daniel. You can do one more lap, buddy, and then we're going in for the last set of soft tires. All right, so actually we'll see. I'll stay on board here with Ricciardo. If I can get another lap in, I'll do it because again, I'm playing the safety car VSE game, right? The longer we can stay out. I know it's a miracle right now. It's like trying to win the lottery. You're just hoping for something that is completely out of your control, but. Like I said, it could be a top 5 finish if it's something crazy like that, right? Especially if these guys at the front decide to not come in, and I got a fresh soft tire that I could throw on, and those guys at the front stay out to defend their position. Oh my God, it could be huge. All right, so 42%. Do I want to come in right now? Yeah, I don't want to go another lap and be down in the 30s. Daniel, you're in, buddy. Let's go. All right, so I'm going to leave Daniel on aggression, and we're going to see if we can go to the end. If not, we're going to have to conserve a little bit. Here we go.
Yep.
Have we had a safety car at all? I don't know if we had a safety car. We've had red flags. Have we had VSCs? I don't know if we had a safety car. You might be onto something. Rare in this game. Well, it was weird. That Jeddah Grand Prix, it seemed like there was like 6 or 7 incidents. I don't know. Maybe the racing directors got on them after Jeddah and was like, hey, come on, guys. Get your shit together. There's George Russell coming up on Theo Pourchaire now. Nothing I can do with Theo. But my last refuge with Theo Pourchaire is to use the battery to stay with George to try to get as many DRS pulls as I can before he leaves me behind. All right, so that's what we're going to do right now. Deploy. Come on, Daniel. All right, so I'm just going to deploy now with Theo so that, what's his name, George Russell can pull me ahead and we can defend against Lewis Hamilton. Come on, pit crew. Come on, pit crew. This is the biggest pit stop this season right now, all right? The 2-stop is on. The 2-stop is on. Bang. Boom. No problems, no issues. 2BCR. Fantastic. Fantastic work today, boyos. Great effing job in the pits. They did exactly what they needed to do. And now Theo is clearly ahead of Daniel. Daniel, go. Stay ahead of them, Daniel. Fuel, go. Daniel gets out of on front of both Correa and Sonoda. Whoa, baby, the overcut, the 2-stop overcut. We got ahead of the RBs. And Daniel is looking at a points finish and starting on the pit straight, baby. I told you. All right, Pourchaire. So I've already lost him. All right, so Pourchaire has already lost George Russell. Nothing we can do now with Theo. Next up is Lewis Hamilton, 4.5 seconds away. 16% difference for Lewis. That is significant, but it's probably because he's pushing him. So if he's pushing him to make up time, then maybe it'll equal out a little bit closer. All right, so I can't push the tire all the way with Daniel. I'm just trying to get it up to speed. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Am I in DRS range right here of Alonso? I am. Come on. Let's get this move done. So Alonso, he's going to the end on those mediums. Alonso is also two-stop, but look, he's got 69% mediums with 10 laps to go, and I got 95% softs. Bye, Fernando. Oh, slow and steady winning the race. The resource management by 2BCR has been stellar here today, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now I want to get by. I want to push by Alonso. Alonso could be a pain in the ass. Let's see if I can leave him. Behind. Pourchaire in 8th. He is 3 seconds ahead of Lewis Hamilton now. Yikes. So he's on. Yeah, he's just doing his thing. All right, so do we drop Alonso?
Overtake available.
Did we drop Alonso? Can I get the rear cam, please? 1 second. I might have just dropped Alonso right there. All right, get everything back under control. I got to get a few laps of control and a few laps of push, all right? I know what I'm doing here. So there's Alonso dropped. Next up, Lewis Hamilton. 73% hard. Now, by the time I catch him, my softs might be worse by the hards, right? But we are flying. And that was my initial position. I wanted to battle the Mercs. Well, guess where we are? We got Theo Pourchaire, who is 4.8 behind Russell. Russell's on 78% soft tires. We're not going to catch them. But Lewis Hamilton could be somebody that we get both of our cars ahead of, man. Could be great. He is 2.4 seconds behind Theo now. All right, so just get everything back under control. As long as I'm getting through these back markers, I'm fine. I know I got tire to use, but the fact is he's on 71% hards. I'm already driving faster than him. 29.7 last lap for Ricardo, a 31.2 for Lewis Hamilton. Excuse me, back marker. Excuse me, get the F out of the wood. For God's sakes, you dickhead. Joe Guan Yu or Valtteri Bottas. Back there in 19th or 21st, you're just going to... Whatever. Blue flag is apparently not a thing. Getting overtakes done in this game. Absolute brutality, man. All right, so we can go back to it now. Let's go back to aggression. All right, Theo.
Push.
Yeah, here he comes. Lewis Hamilton, 69%. He's definitely pushing. But, hey, we're going to have a fight with Theo. We're definitely going to have a fight. All right, so Theo, always defend, buddy. Good luck. Defend like a lion. And then Daniel is up next. So what I'm looking at now, wait a minute. There's a crash. There's a crash. Who was it? Oh, please let it be somebody at the front. Please. Crash involving multiple cars. Safety car VSC. Oh, these goofballs at the back. Esteban Ocon. Let's see. The RB trying to go around. It's a little touch on the tires. Come on. Had contact. Multiple crashes. Shut up. You're getting me all hyped up for nothing right there. That's the same as watching Formula 1. All of a sudden, the yellow flag pops up, and you get all like, what? What's going to happen? And it's just ridiculous. All right, so again, Pourchaire versus Hamilton. Here is the first battle. Investigation involving Tsunoda and Ocon. No penalties given. Racing incident. Yeah, I mean, what kind of penalties are you going to give those bums at the back of the pack anyways? Lewis Hamilton, there you go, Theo. All right, so Theo is doing great work right now for Ricardo. Because if Theo can't finish ahead of Hamilton, maybe Ricardo can. And Ricardo's definitely making up ground right now. Only 2.3 seconds behind. Come on, Theo. Drive like a legend right now. There goes the overtake down the DRS straight. And in the distance, you can see Daniel Ricciardo on his way back up. So what do you guys think? Was the 2-stop the right call? Was the 1-stop the right call? We'll see. We will see. All right, so Theo Pourchaire.
Everything can happen in
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The fact is, both 2BCR cars are back in the points after a pit lane start. I mean, it's been a fantastic weekend. All right, now I got my eyes set on Lewis Hamilton, Sir Lewis Hamilton. And I wonder about George Russell at 69% soft tires. There's only 7 laps left, but he must have to conserve them, right? So here we go, here we go, here we go. Push, push, push. Daniel's on his way as well. Definitely want to get a switch done there, but Theo, you got to try to stay within. Are you out of a second? Did he get DRS? He did get DRS. Stay with him. Stay with them. Here you go, Pourchaire. Now, how do I do this? I don't want to leave Pourchaire out, so I got to get Pourchaire past, and then I got to get Daniel past. You know what I mean? I got to get like a double over. Oh, my God, the double overtake. All right, Daniel, let's go. Let's go. All right, I'm going for the double overtake. I'm doing it.
Okay.
Whoa, we're getting an overtake done right here. Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. All right, I'm going for that double overtake I tried to set up earlier. Come on, Daniel, get it. Get up there. Get up there. All right, attack. Boom. Boom. No, never mind. Jesus. Lewis just took off from that corner, man. All right, all right, all right. Calm down, calm down. No, don't use battery. We want to get this move done. Let Daniel pass. Let Daniel pass. Let Daniel pass. Let Daniel pass. Slipstream. Oh, what do I do? All right, Daniel, calm down, calm down. This is going to be a pain in the ass. We know it. He's still got a DRS, so we're not losing ground to Lewis, but I can't just let Theo fall out of position here. Daniel not fighting. Theo is not fighting. All right, let me think. Let me think. Daniel, just charge everything up, buddy. You're right back up there. Charge everything up. Charge everything up. Get a quick charge. You'll catch right back up. And we got Lewis. Lewis now has a DRS pull on the back marker ahead, which is a big pain in the ass. God, man. Back markers and traffic in this game. Just the absolute worst. All right. Is he within a second? Pourchaire is still within a second. So as long as I have a DRS on front of me, I'm not switching positions. I'm not going to catch George Russell up the road. This is our first place. 8th position, all right? Come on, get by. Get that by that back marker. There you go. Oh, can you get by, Daniel? Can you get by? Go, go, go. Push into that corner. Push. Push into that corner, Daniel. Ah! Fails out of it. So be it. So be it. All right, so, yes, now Theo has fallen out of range, so we got to get the switch done and get Daniel to pull Theo ahead. All right, so that's what we're going to do next. So, Daniel, come on, buddy. You're up next. Got to get this move done right here. Daniel, Theo, don't defend. Don't defend. Daniel, don't worry about defending as much either. All right, so here we go. Got to get the move done on this straight. DRS. Come on, get out of the way. Get out of the way. DRS pull. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, Daniel is loose again. Aggression. All right, we'll see if we can keep up with Theo Pourchaire. Pourchaire's tires, though, barely. I told you guys about the hards, man. It's too hot of a day. He's just getting left. There's still 5 laps left, and Pourchaire's on 48% hards, man. Oh. All right, well, at least he's in 10th. I can't keep him up. I have to conserve with Theo. That's Theo's race. All right, so we're on board with Daniel now. Here we go. All right, so the 2-stop, I should have listened to my gut. I knew it. It's significantly better, guys. He caught him with 5 laps to go. It's just going to be like a 5-second gap. I told you it was a 2-stop. I told you it was a 2-stop. Fans didn't want to listen to me. That's all right, though. As long as Pourchaire can get 10th place, it'll still have been a good race. All right, so we are tracking down Lewis Hamilton. Now, this becomes a weird overtake because I know he's going to just pull it back. I need to have a battery to get this done and then like, take off a second. But I want to get the move done as quick as possible because a safety car, VSC, could keep Lewis on front of me, right? I don't know what I want to do here. So I'm going to try to conserve as much battery as I can. I know I'm driving faster than Lewis right now. He's still on the hard tires, and I have it. Yeah, I'm driving much faster than the guy. So bring everything down. You're not worried about George Russell. Russell's 7 seconds up the road. This is your first place right here. 8th position. Let's see Pourchaire. Sonoda is 9 seconds behind Pourchaire. Don't think he's going to catch him. But yeah, Pourchaire is not, he's not moving up. All right, that's enough battery. That's enough battery. All right, here we go. Going for it. Going for it with Daniel Ricciardo. Got enough battery. Going to see if I can get this overtake done. I don't want to wait to the last lap. Murphy's Law. We will get unlucky and there'll be a VSC right at the wrong time. Come on, Daniel Ricciardo. Chasing down Lewis Hamilton here in Silverstone. The last race of the year for 2BCR before we start the huge simulation. We've got ourselves, we're chasing down the Mercedes in the constructors right now. There's a DRS pull for Daniel. We're going to have 3 laps to go. We didn't get overtaken, right? Oh, man. Actually, yeah, the Red Bull might actually catch up to Theo Pourchaire. We might have some back markers here. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm going to go for it right now. Daniel, come on, buddy. Now, Daniel. Now, buddy. Daniel Ricciardo eyeing up the overtake here in Silverstone. We need to get it done with 3 laps to go, and I got to see if I can get a gap. I don't want to stick this, I don't want to have this go down to the last lap. Daniel Ricciardo on the fresher soft tires alongside of Lewis Hamilton gets the move done. Beautiful job. Now go. Go into the distance while Lewis Hamilton is conserving his tires. Go, Daniel. Go, buddy.
Alrighty. Nice.
Nice. Alrighty. Nice. There you go. The Honey Badger, baby. All right, 1.2 ahead. We got 1.2 ahead. All right, so that's enough on your battery now. Fuel is good. And, yeah, you can continue to push that tire all the way to the end. All right, so he gets by him. There you go. Now, George Russell, 6.4 up the road, but he does have similar tire wear. You know what I mean? In 3 laps, that ain't going to happen. So don't worry about that. Oh, man, that's going to be oh, you know what? That could actually be a huge benefit for Theo Pourchaire because he's about to get lapped by Max Verstappen. We are not currently fuel limited. Oh, okay, I can use fuel. Don't worry about that. But if Max Verstappen overtakes Theo Pourchaire, which he should be doing right there, then Theo doesn't have to do an extra lap because the race ends, or the last lap, you know, gets placed when the guy in first finishes the race. Anybody who finishes after that, you don't do another lap, basically, right? Get out of the way! Freaking back markers. Give me a DRS pull at least. All right, that'll do. All right, so where is he? There's Max. There is the blue flag. All right, now Alonso is 7.8 seconds ahead. Yeah, everybody. Anybody do a 3-stop? Nobody was on a 3-stop. There's Theo Pourchaire, the one guy doing a 1-stop, ladies and gentlemen. So comment section, I would love to hear what you guys have to say about, you know what, I'll continue to push. Yeah, 5.8. You know what? Fuck it. Go for it, Honey Badger. Go for it. You have enough tire. Go for it. Let's see if we can catch up to George Russell. Maybe George has a mistake, goes wide or something. I got the fresher tires. Yeah, 56 to 47. Let's push. Let's see what we can do. Great suspension here on the 2BCR car. All right, and it's led to another fantastic race where we started in the pits and we get back up into the points. I finished ahead of one Merc, and you know what? I think I could have finished ahead of both Mercs if I trusted my gut and I went with the 2-stop on the soft tires. The fans wanted us to split the strategy. It's 2BCR after all, right? It's not 2BC me. It's 2BCR Racing Team. So don't worry about it. 5 seconds behind. I mean, Russell's just conserving to the end. It's the final lap. Yeah, 4.9. I mean, yeah, we were catching him. Definitely catching him, but he's conserving his tires because now the tire percentage is, it's evening out. But still, fantastic race, ladies and gentlemen. It should be said. Daniel Ricciardo. I think Ricciardo's actually going to have to do one more lap. Wait a minute. Wait a minute here. Yeah, he has to do one more lap. Theo, though, he's going to finish the race before Daniel, even though he's in 10th and Daniel's in 8th. Because Max Verstappen's going to come across the line, right? So, good luck. 3.6 behind. 3.5. Oh, my God. It's tantalizingly close. But today was owned by Max Verstappen. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Red Bull continuing to make up ground against Ferrari in the Constructors. Although, where was Checo? Checo was in 4th, so a good day for Checo. Sainz with the horrible qualifying. But Max Verstappen, your race winner here in Silverstone, ladies and gentlemen. And Theo Pourchaire crossed the line in 10th. That's points, Theo. Nice job, buddy. Good teamwork by 2BCR. Great pit stops as well by our boys. Hell yeah. All right, I don't want to crash. We're 3 seconds behind. Even if I caught the guy, I would not get an overtake done. I don't want to crash. Daniel, just bring it home, buddy. No issues. Charles Leclerc, he's going to see a hit to his Drivers' Championship standings, but the Constructors, right, because both Red Bulls finished ahead of both, not both, one finished, you guys get what I'm saying. Freaking chaotic Grand Prix, I can't even talk anymore. But Daniel Ricciardo, buddy, good effing job, my man. Coming across the line, Daniel Ricciardo, he is going to get himself 8th place from 20th. From 20th to 8th for Daniel Ricciardo. Bang! And the last race for year number 1 before we start the simulation is a no-doubt electric outcome for 2BCR. Who would have thought that we had that kind of pace? We're clearly a top of the grid kind of team. We just got to find that extra little bit to take it to Red Bull, Ferrari, and McLaren. But the tire wear, that's already keeping us ahead of the Mercedes, man.
That was a fantastic performance from Daniel Ricciardo.
An outstanding performance today to have made the top 10. Not many would have expected this from the team, to be honest.
It's hugs all round for the team. In fact, they all deserve a pat on the back as well for everything that they've achieved. Well, Max Verstappen,
there he is again. Max Verstappen, another race win. Come on, Charles, you can do better than this.
9th win of the season.
9 wins this year. Oh, forget about it.
And more.
Well, we might be in Britain, but our podium finishers won't be celebrating with a cup of tea tonight. They'll be staying true to Formula One tradition. Well, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
Great.
Well, it was a bit of a mixed bag here. Some things went their way, but others didn't. I think their main target now will be finding some consistency for sure.
Consistency? What are you talking about? We're so consistent.
And here in Silverstone, the weekend now draws to a close.
Next round, we're moving on to an exhilarating circuit. Formula One will be taking to the Hungaroring for the Hungarian Grand Prix.
All right. There you go. What a race for Carlos Sainz to go from 22nd up to 6th. My God. 16 overtakes, right? So great race for Carlos Sainz, but he was still 10 seconds back of Oscar Piastri, right? So catching that front of the pack definitely needed a safety car to bring us up there, but I'll take it. Max still at the top. I mean, he could lose. He could get a DNF. Charles Leclerc could get 2 first places, and it doesn't matter. That's crazy. And the constructors, there it is. We got to switch it. We got to switch in the top 2 teams again. Red Bull from second to first, Ferrari from first to second. The Constructors' Championship is all to play for still. Come on. Nice job, pit crew. Fantastic. Boom. 1 mil. 1 mil. Making money. Oh. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So there you go. I told you the series wasn't done, and I wasn't lying. I'm enjoying this series. Having a lot of fun with it. And, I'd like to get Season 2 started relatively soon. And January, February, and March, you know, before the start of the next F1 season. Because March and April are going to be rough, man. April with the playoffs. And so, yeah, I definitely got to get back to work, man. We got to get this series going. Got to get Be A Pro going. Got to continue with GM mode. Thank God for this month of January, though. There's only one more back-to-back for the Leafs in the month of January. It's tomorrow and Sunday. And they're 2 really good, fun teams, fun fan bases, Philadelphia and Boston. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But then after that, nothing but, like, Leaf game, day off. Leaf game, day off. Leaf game, day off. So those day offs, I'm just going to be getting F1, Be A Pro, GM. F1, Be A Pro, GM. Might be able to get a few 2 streams in there, but those 2 stream days are pretty rough, man. Let me tell you. Oh, especially when it's a hockey game. All right, so I want to thank all you guys for showing up. Make sure you guys are subscribed on YouTube. If you're not, hit that freaking subscribe button right now. What the hell? You're always showing up to my channel and you're not subscribed. And make sure you turn on notifications as well. I'm sick and tired of seeing my analytics say that less than 5% of you guys actually have notifications on. It's ridiculous. And also make sure you guys turn on notifications for Twitch, or you follow me on Twitch. Jesus, I can't even keep up with all this. I'll be heading over to the Discord right now to talk with the boys. And also check out 2BC Clips, our secondary channel. That's where all the small stuff that we don't want to fill your sub box with goes to. And Domsky's been doing a lot of good things with that. So tomorrow, I'm looking at Be A Pro tomorrow. And then the Boston game at 7, and then I'm looking on Sunday to just do GTA, because GTA is going to get, we're back to the dry tracks, and we're going to get all the new tracks in there, all the beta tests in there, and then GM mode again on Tuesday, or Monday, sorry, and then the Leaf game again on Tuesday. So, got a good schedule set up for the next week, boys. I want to thank all you guys for showing up. 2BCR is doing a great job. Let's see what the mass simulation is going to bring, and that's going to be the next live stream. So, I'll give you guys an update on when the next F1 live stream is going to be, because it might be 3 or 4 hours. It does take a while to get the simulation done, and I want to commentate it, and I want to talk about the storylines that are going around, right? So it's going to be a fully fledged live stream. And also, if you're going to do the simulation for the rest of year number 1, you probably have to end that live stream with a race to start year number 2 with the new car that you have, right? Like, everyone's going to want to see that. So that's going to be like a 3-4 hour stream. Yeah, it's going to be rough. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So again, I can't ever get my my goodbyes right. I keep on saying them over and over again. Thanks for showing up. Take it easy, and I will see you all tomorrow night.